We just have a few comments.
Fuck.
Get him! Get him! Block the car! Block the car! Sir! Sir! Your ass has been caught! Let's have some comments.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Bucks have lost again. The Grizzlies have lost again. The Lakers are winning right now, but they still got a whole quarter. I think the Pistons tied their series. Miami is losing. It's terrible. The Grizzlies got to come on home and win a game. We got to at least win. We got to make this shit competitive. It sucks right now. But where we are today, y'all remember the last live I did where I had reviewed Lovely and Sakina was on the panel and stuff of that nature because Lovely had did a video and gave her opinion. Well, it has spiraled out of control. Now, my official count is since that live, LTG has done 5 lives, Sakina has done 7. Now, LTG, it looks like a big disparity because LTG was off for like the weekend and Sakina were going in. But it was a 9-hour live that really piqued LTG's attention and made her say she wanted to answer that. And she's supposed to have been pulling up over here tonight. I don't know if she's still going to do it because they got their panel on. But she said something in her live that I want to address about how every time she try to stop doing the bullshit. The people come at her and throw her off her game. But right now, Gears, Uni, John Frank, LTG, and Mr. Wonder was on the panel, and Sakina asked for the link. So we're going to pick up there with LTG's live, and I guess if she pull up and they join, we'll go to the 9-hour live. That we're going to be doing for a minute. We're going to be in somebody else's business because, you know, it's better. We ain't studying the ops. These ain't the ops. It's just we can, I guess, kind of give our opinion without getting in trouble. Shout out to us for ignoring the fuck out of the ops. They want our attention bad, and we won't give it to them. Shout out to us. Might not be perfect, but we try. Now, our content will show that we move on and do other shit. Now, we may backtrack and have a day or two where we be like, fuck these hoes, and we'll shoot the fuck off. Or I might just find some new information. Like, I wasn't mad or had heard anything that was going on with Helmet when I got the files about the case and all of that shit. I wasn't mad at her, but shit, that was for old and for new. I just did it, but you go on about your business. So I'm kind of proud of us in that sense. When we decided to stop fighting and going back and forth, we did. Don't mean we don't talk our shit, but we don't go back and forth. Let me up my foot. Oh, I ain't heard nothing because I ain't got the headphones on. Hello, Raina.
Yeah, why you come up with my damn front door bothering me?
Uncle, you been motherfucker. You know why? You know why I wouldn't have bothered you? You would have been straight, ma'am. But I recall a certain person when they was on the way back in the States taking pictures from the plane.
Yeah, I remember that
talking
video.
about they
I
was
said,
finna go
well,
live and give they update. So that's why I gave you a couple weeks. Goddamn, I'm still looking at the picture to say I'm going on the scoop to tell y'all what I've been seeing and nothing. But
guess where I've been?
Doing your wedding fans there and what's that new name they doing that boy dance they doing? I can't think of that nigga name.
What?
All the girls shaking to. I see you over there doing the Benny something, whatever that nigga name
Saucy?
is.
Saucy.
No, it's the Bookie Bop or some shit. It's a.
You talk about Saucy Santana, bounce ass and that. You talk about Saucy.
I don't listen to no Saucy Santana shit. I don't even listen to this. It's the Pookie Bop or something shit. The Pookie dance or some shit they calling it.
But that ass and
that's him.
Yeah, that's Saucy.
So all these black women is dancing to Saucy Santana. I hate y'all.
Then you gotta have a catchy thing.
So now
you gotta make it go viral.
So now y'all got us slick listening to gay niggas. I did not know this. I just saw a whole bunch of ass. I saw a whole bunch of women shaking ass to it. I never paid attention to the lyrics. I was just looking at the ass, and now y'all is telling me that I'm listening to this gay nigga rap. Why he talking about shit? He don't even like
Bounce
women.
that
Why
ass
is he talking
because
about
he was
ass
bouncing the
shaking?
city. Yeah, because he was talking about bouncing the city. Bounce that. That's what he was talking about. Bouncing the cities. See, but I'm about to give you an exclusive. I'm going on baddies. I'm going on baddies. God
That's
damn
what
it.
you fighting.
Yep.
You go.
I'm gonna fight
You
Tasiki.
picking the gloves back up.
Yep. I want to fight Tasiki.
Oh no. Oh no. Thank you for the $8 cash app. Hold on, y'all. Yeah,
Oh
I
man.
sure cussed your ass. And like, when the fuck you coming
I
back to the
know.
stoop,
So look at
ma'am?
this. I was cracking up.
Hold on.
We appreciate $1, but we would rather have 10. We appreciate $20, but we would rather have 50. We appreciate $50, but we would rather have 100. We appreciate $100, but we would rather have 200. Thank you, Sister Avanti, $10 coming on the Cash App. Thank you, sister. Next time, make it 20, but thank you for that 10. I know you barely had that. Thank you, sister.
I said something that I ain't going ass the other day when she popped up too. Like, where the fuck
She
y'all been
told
at?
me
When is y'all like you just where the chopper at? Like y'all out of jet fuel? What's the
we gotta
problem?
come outside. We gotta come outside.
We ain't see. We starting to think the 227 news chopper and got repoed.
But you know where I be though? In Christian Rock sector. It be going down over there. And a lot of big content
I don't know
creators be
why
over there
everybody
too.
is so shocked. I don't know why people are shocked she moved on because that nigga in jail.
No, it ain't just that.
I don't get it.
They trying to tie her
Why
to
is
the
everybody
connection,
shocked?
but because they trying to, insinuate that she had something to do with her baby father, supposedly, allegedly being unalive by her. So now that's the whole nother mystery that they got going on.
Well, see that's niggas talking. The police ain't said nothing.
But I heard she was investigated.
Okay, if she was investigated, that means they closed, and she wasn't locked up. That means they closed the investigation and they ruled her out. Or it's a cold case
No,
until they
she,
get more
but they
shit on
can't
it.
rule her out
But
because
yeah,
she got a stepfather that's I think they say he like a lead attorney down there in Maryland, so he be covering for it. So now that's the whole thing. I'm trying to tell you, there's some big numbers over there. I've been doing my homework.
oh no, I'm not whatchamacallit, but I'm saying if the police
Hmm.
investigated it, they gotta let it go. Chef said, "What's the link for the sector?" He want to be nosy.
I'm gonna share a content creator that's that I watch that do a lot of content over there. But truth, you need to get on that true crimes and see what's going on. Cause that's where it's going down at over there. True crimes. So truth to get on that with true crimes. Krishan Rock and her alleged baby daddy unalivement.
Yeah, I heard her sister came out and said something about her the
Yep,
other day.
she
Was it
alluded to
concerning
it.
that? That's what it
Yep,
was.
she alluded to it. Because they've been beefing.
You can't take her exactly. So you can't take what she said seriously. She just repeating internet shit.
Not necessarily because she know the inside scoop. She know the inside
So she
scoop.
wants her sister to go to jail. So she want her
It's not
sister to
that she
go to
wanted her to go
jail
to jail,
and
but her
not
sister
and
tried to set her up to go to
her
jail. Her
niece or
sister,
nephew.
yeah, she made like claims against her. She said, she did some, essay against her, and the nephew came out and said, and Tasiki did some essay against him. So Tasiki was like, "Look, they all been paid 2,500 to say up that about me." So now she's like, "Well, let me give you the realty." So it's going down over there.
Them Baltimore folks is crazy. I got to talk. Well, I do Shannon Sharp. I don't know.
Yeah.
Shannon Sharp. Way to fight back, my guy. Way to fight back. He doxed that bitch. He
Yep.
like, oh, James
Yours
on my
truly, it
ass.
goes
Let
down
me
over
show
there.
y'all
Yours
who this
truly.
bitch is.
And I see
No more
Sherelle and
three
Perry mess with this
amigos.
one. Sherelle and Perry, they mess with this one content creator that they deal with over there. That's the guy that I watch. I ain't gonna call his name out, until I know for sure. But they mess with him.
I seen Perry on IG the other day. I ain't been over there in a minute.
Hey
All right,
Kayla.
let's get into this
All right, get into it. All right, so you got to fill me
to
in what's
this
going on around here. Because I'll be
Let's
over there
see.
in that Krishan Rock sector.
Well, it was a community post made by BAMS, LTG, and from my understanding, LTG and Sakina had a conversation about it. Sakina told LTG she ain't think it was her talking about her. LTG said she thought it was. LTG then went live and said, I think she talking about Sakina. Sakina was offended. They had a panel. They got up on the panel. They talked. I thought it was kind of squashed, but it really hasn't been squashed. They've been going at it. And so we here for the fuck shit. We here for the fuck shit. I had gave my opinion on the first video because I was a narcissist. I'm not being a narcissist in this one. I just want to listen to them talk shit and see who right or who wrong in their opinion. But they're over on LTG actually went live to address something from about Vonnie because Vonnie did a live asking LTG about some stuff that happened in 2021, and then it made a super panel. So they up there hashing out everything, but it was supposed to happen over here. They really fucked up my plans, but I know how to move.
Damn.
I can fly with the punches, so I'm here. I'm still good. We is gonna listen. If they pop
All right,
up,
play the clip.
we'll get some insight from those two women. But I know that when I spoke on this the first time, I told both of their ass they need to stop. If they know they don't like each other, why in the hell they keep watching each other? That was my advice to them. They ain't listen to me. And so here we are with more fuck shit. I'm
All
here
right,
for
well. All right, well, play the clip then.
it.
Let's do some commentary.
This is our new drop. This is our new anthem, motto, and all of that. I need to get this. You know what? I need to make me a Teespring merch and just say we got content on everything. Make socks, shirts, bonnets, all that shit. We
Check
got
out
content.
the content. This is content. Bruv. We got content.
Damn, my speakers cut off. It's been so long.
Can I take a quick side note? Because I wanted to answer a brilliance. I see your comments. I'm not ignoring you. No, a lot of things that Lovely did 4 or 5 years ago are not excusable. However, we from the community, we know Lovely, we know the things that she and a lot Love's channel talking about have done to one another and broke up, been friends, broke up, and now this stuff coming back from way.
I'm just saying the J4K have got to hear a lot of the mukbang T-sector business. God damn it, we need to hear some of theirs. We need to hear some of their misdeeds and the shit they had going over there. Since they know all our business.
We talking about the J4K?
It's a little asinine and starting.
Yep.
Stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like
apparently at some point, LTG was a high-level doxer at some point.
Yeah, exactly. You know, and as far as Sakina and Lovely was sitting out here and the two of them was battling each other, however, wrong or right, I would have no say so. Because you two was fighting, but a lot of other people are from everywhere. Sakina's in the chat.
Did you hear what Vonnie said? Vonnie said she thought it was because they were beating at the same time, but she was on LTG's side, so that really bothered her. So those are her feelings.
Bonnie, you have a bunch of people. How many people can you have up? 6. Bonnie did too. 6.
I have 6, I think.
Are we at 6? Do I need to step down?
No, they can come up. Wait, right? Oh wait, see how many people they let you bring up? They let me bring people that I've never.
I can have 20.
But let me say this: when Bonnie came to chat last night,
They got a free trial for the advanced this $88 plan.
About her kids and stuff like that, and I was like, I don't think so. And then I said, when was it that I was supposed to do it? She said, when her and Sakina was speaking, and she said, when her and Sakina was speaking, it was when she was taking up for me.
The Lakers are up by 15.
When she was taking up for me, I definitely ain't sent her nothing because that would be me and Sakina.
At the end of the first.
So why would I send Sakina something about Bonnie's family if me and Sakina is beefing? I mean, we ain't even talking behind the scenes. So I said, well, if that's when it's supposed to be, then no, I didn't. And then I said, I don't remember it. I remember saying, I don't remember it. I don't think I did. And she said, her and Sakina only beefed that one time when Bonnie was defending me against Sakina. So I said, well, if that's what you're talking about, then no, because I wasn't even talking to Sakina then, because I was beefing with her myself. Now, when Bonnie did her live a little while ago, and she told me the date, like not date, but the time frame, which was the year. And I went in my messenger. I was able to go straight to it because I had a timestamp. And all I did was go to messages, went to Sakina, and I put in Bonnie's name. I put Bonnie or whatever, and I was able to see anything that we ever said about Bonnie, and I found it right there. I knew what year it was. And when I went to, I was like, oh shit, I did send it. And I went through and I said, let me go one day, one day before and one day after. So I see what all happened within the whole, circumference of that. And I'm looking at it. Me and Sakina is cool at that time. We're not beefing. So there must have been a beef between Bonnie and Sakina after me and Sakina beef too, because me and Sakina clearly, y'all just saw me play it. We're cool in that. She's sending me a video of her telling me how to brush my wig and all this stuff. We're having an okay conversation. We're not beefing. And then I saw the dates and I'm looking at the dates. Okay, this says January 3rd, this is February of 2021. And I'm like, okay, so this is after Turkey Gate. So yeah, me and Bonnie did, went separate ways after Turkey Gate. And that's how I put two and two together of when it was. And no, me and Bonnie was not cool at that time. And me and Sakina was cool.
You said it was after Turkey Gate?
It was after
but there's my thing. Why didn't Sakina been tell her? If y'all friends, why you telling her now? Because you trying.
That has been a question that's been asked. Now, Sakina in her 7th video today alluded to the fact, what her 6th video was, the 6th video, because Vonnie asked about it last night. Video 6, in the middle of their beef, she decided to say, well, back in 2001, you sent me this information on Vonnie. And let's be real, the only reason she said it was to get Vonnie mad at LTG, and it worked. Otherwise, there would be no reason to say it unless you just tried. Because if you wanted the person to know, you would have been told them why y'all weren't beefing. You and her wouldn't, or you just would have been told. It's been 4 years. 4. You had 4 years to say, hey, this is what's going on. I've been there, done that.
You use her to fight your battle. That's the whole time. It's going to be telling her. This happened in 2021. This happened in 2021.
Sakina has hit the link. Let me slow this speed down because I know it's going to be everybody talking. She came in hot.
Why didn't Sakina been tell her? If y'all friends, why are you telling her now? Because you're trying to use her to fight your battle. That's the whole point.
We got merch. We got content. I need to set up a Teespring though.
She already started cutting people off.
With a wine glass and a steak. We got content.
I didn't even finish talking. I was just trying to figure out. The question was, since 2021, why in all this time you ain't told her until now that you beefing with Lovely? If you her friend.
No, listen, after Wednesday or whatever the case may be, when I went live on Friday, I didn't disrespect her. Whatever live she's talking about, you're talking about the live on Saturday. When I saw what you said,
I mean, if you did 7 lives and you didn't disrespect her in one, why are you arguing that? But what about all the other ones? If you cussed her out for 3 and then on the 4th one you took it off, why is that an argument? Like, some shit don't need to be argued. Y'all was cussing each other out. Hell, if we're being honest, y'all cussed each other out on the goddamn on your panel when you were initially giving your saying LTG that's fucked up that you did that. I had talked to you, the one that I reviewed while y'all was live. You was cussing her out. She was the first one to cuss. And she was thrown off, and you know how she is, so she wasn't going to be outdone, so she started cussing back. I don't think it got nice after that. But because you ain't cuss her out 1 live out of 7, I got to defend it and say, no, you talking about another one. Do it matter? And then also, it's a YouTube beef. We know how y'all get down. Both of y'all is some cussing motherfuckers. This what y'all do. Why is it a big deal? It's not like that y'all is at the level of fighting. She just said, hey, you cuss me out, I'm gonna cuss you out. You disrespected me, I'm gonna disrespect you. That's all it is, really. But whatever. Let me stop talking. Until then, we got content.
your feelings. It's my opinion. Fuck your feelings. That's when I started going and lovely. So that 9-hour live, no, I didn't disrespect you because I made it clear I didn't want to come up there with no emotion.
Now I would play some of the 9-hour live to see what she got. Well, actually, I ain't gonna do it right now. But y'all just heard us say in the 9-hour live, she didn't disrespect her. We're gonna listen to it and see if anything said could be perceived as disrespectful. Because that's what it is. It's perception. You may not think it was disrespectful, but the person that received it that it was about perceived it as disrespectful. And that's where the disconnect lies. But we'll see. But if there was any cussing in there, any bitches and all of that, then you can't say you weren't disrespectful. In 9 hours, you don't think you cussed her out one time in 9 hours? I don't know. I was in part of it. I definitely didn't listen to the 9 hours. I was in and out. But I do know a lot of it, as I said, was silence. A lot of it was
Whoa. Who did the
repetitive.
9-hour live?
It was. I don't know why I keep saying 9-hour live. It was 9 hours and 47 minutes. We just round that up to 10, but Sakina did it. She did a 10-hour live. That's why a lot of it is repetitive.
And more.
A lot of the shit is, a lot of it is what she had said already at the beginning. She just was sitting back, smoking, thinking, and getting mad about this shit all over again. So there's no need to actually listen to the whole 9-hour live.
God damn, 9
after the
hours.
first 2 to 3. After the first 2 or 3, you've heard it all.
Mm-hmm. So I did not. Hold on. Timeline clarity on your end. Timeline clarity on your end. Are you saying that the fuck you video went up before your 9-hour live or after your 9-hour live? I saw the fuck you video. I saw that the next day. That's what
after the 9-hour live.
Oh my God. Why are you cutting me off? You asked me a question.
That's clear, Sakina.
Listen, if you look at my title, in my video, it says something about 420 bad wig. It says fuck your opinion at the end of it, which was in referring to what her thing said. You go and look at my title. It says 420. And at the end of it, it says fuck your opinion.
Okay, but right now we're on this line and all of us here, so we're asking you.
That's the title of the
9-hour live. So
no, that's
you saying that you're like,
you're not allowing for me to finish anything, miss. That's not the title of the 9-hour live. The 9-hour live was on Friday. It's the 9-hour live says something about not having no friends. That's what the 9-hour live is about. The 420, if you go look at that and look at the title, it says 420, bad wig, this is that and the third, and it says fuck your opinion. Because I saw what that shit said. I saw what it said.
But keep in mind on 420. Now we gonna listen to, and I hate that I'm doing this, but I be listening. Sakina, I don't have anything personal against you. I just listen to what people say. Now you said you made your title, you saw something on 420. The video that she had done had to have been from like Thursday, because she did a video Friday saying that she was going out of town to do a show. And so you ain't, I guess that they say you can't tell people when to respond, but dang, after she for sure had been quiet for 2 days, you just not saw the live. Now we know how nosy y'all are. Don't be offended by that, you motherfucker. You nosy. We know how nosy y'all are. You mean to tell me you didn't know that Lovely had said what she said before the 20th, which was 2 days after she went radio silent? The last live she had done was Thursday. You mean to tell me you didn't see any of the other lives? All right, cool.
And it was in response. She's saying she saw it afterwards.
and it was in response.
So she did the 9-hour live that we all heard, correct? And in that 9-hour live, although you didn't call names, you were making a lot of threats about James and exposing him and what's going on. You were saying a lot of things in that. It wasn't like it was a clean live.
You was dissing. You playing word semantics because you was dissing them for 9 hours.
See, I ain't gotta say it. They over there getting it. That's the community policing the community. They like, hold up now, Sakina. Like 9 hours you was dissing and you saying you ain't disrespect. How do you diss somebody for 9 hours and diss is short for disrespect? How do you do that for 9 hours and not talk shit? But she said she ain't do it. We're gonna listen to it though.
You was coming for her. You want somebody you correct. You were coming for her for 9 hours. That's what you did.
I did not say anything about her wig. Somebody told me that y'all was going to do this.
Uh-oh, somebody told me y'all were going to. I want to know who told her that they was going to do this. Sakina, here's the thing. You said somebody told you they was going to do that, but for some reason, you always walk up there. They were having that conversation. You ain't had to hit the link. You came in there. The first thing you said when you walked in there was, do you have a link? They ain't been bothering you. The people that you said, whoever told you these people were going to do that, they ain't been bothering you. They ain't struck up their own lives. You had to come over here to tell them they said they were going to do that. Well, if you knew that they were going to do it, why did you fall into it? See, I be listening to you too, and I hate it's going here. But ma'am, I've been hearing you constantly say, well, Lovely, you said you apologized, and your apology ain't shit and don't mean nothing if the behavior don't change. Well, ma'am, I heard you apologize to a lot of people that weekend when you claimed you was drunk and you was going through shit, and you said you wasn't doing this stuff no more. You was going back on your channel, and you was going to do this different content and your comedy and all of this other stuff, and look what you doing. You didn't last, goddamn it, 17 hours. So would it be fair for somebody to bring up to you, well, shit, you apologize and your actions ain't changed, you doing the same shit?
I didn't start saying anything about her wigs until Saturday.
Sakina, you did that before the night was like.
John, wait a minute.
Oh my God, y'all. Y'all try to get answers out of me, right? But y'all always want to cut me off, though.
You got to give short answers, man. Yes or no answers. Yes or no answer. When she said, did the live come, the I fuck you Jack come before or after? It was a simple before. That's it. Like all the extra shit. Who needs all the extra shit if the answer is going to be yes? We don't need to know why, how, what you was thinking about, what you heard. It's just yes. Get to the answer.
This ain't your panel. That's what you do on your panel. You be over this straight, but we be trying to get the answers.
Go ahead, Sakina and Gears.
No, Sakina can go ahead because I asked.
Listen, this is my whole thing. Lovely is not being honest, okay? Somewhere around Lovely is not being honest. When Lovely said, hold up, Lovely, when you sent me that post, okay? Again, you just sat up here and told Miss Tawana, because Miss Tawana asked you, did you see the video before you went live? You saw some of that video, right?
I saw some of the video.
Okay, listen to what I'm saying to you, Lovely. When I asked you what you were going live about, you said Bam's live and the wall post. You had an opinion.
That's the video. I said Bam's live, that's the video, and the post. That's exactly what I said to you.
Yeah. That means you
hey, new people coming in. I ain't been paying attention to the chat.
You could have told me, Sakina, in my opinion, this is about you. You didn't do that. You waited until I got in your room.
I don't have to do that.
You do.
But even still, Sakina, even still, because we was in the chat. We was in the chat. Lovely knew that Bam did a live about her. Listen for 1 second, Sakina. And Bam, she knew that Bam did a live about her, but she was listening to the live and commenting verbatim based on what Bam said. She said to me and Bonnie as well. Oh, she must be talking about Mr. Warner right here. Oh, she talking about me right here. She talking about Bonnie right here. Oh, she talking about Sakina right here. That's how the whole video went.
She sent me the community wall post, and we asked her. She said,
but the community wall post was saying that she was going to listen to Bam Live because she knew that Bam was talking about her.
That's not what she said to me in the messenger, Miss Tawana. You wasn't in the messenger.
But it makes sense, Sakina, listen to what you're saying and what we're saying. We're not saying you're wrong. We're just saying that your timeline or your assumption that she heard the piece where she thought that Bam was talking about you was heard, and it wasn't heard until she heard the live with us.
Miss Tawana, she thought the community wall post was about me because that's what she sent me first. That's what you're not understanding.
Okay. It was a community wall.
Wait a minute. Let me ask a question. For clarity. Sakina, are you saying that you would have preferred if Lovely would have told you when she spoke to you that not only was she going live about Bam, but she also had feelings about you as well? Would that have, this would not be happening right now if she had done that? Am I correct?
Yeah, because once I walk into her room, that's when I hear it for the first time. Mind you, we just got out of the messenger like not even 5-10 minutes ago. And so when she said, "Who do you think this about?" I said, "I don't know who she's talking about." Then I asked her who she was going live about. She said Bam's live and community wall post. But mind you, she already sent me the community wall post. I never saw the live. And the only way I saw the community wall post is through Lovely.
Okay, now let me say what happened. Sakina was live. Her live was about something with Eric Brown or whatever. Prior to her doing her live, I told her I will be listening. I don't want to come in. Then he don't show up. So I said I'll be listening. But
We 30 minutes behind.
And not come because of me being there. So she's live. She's live for about an hour. Okay, she's just saying how, y'all always, pointing out.
Hit the cash out, hit the PayPal, hit the super chat, join the membership, buy an album. I'm trying to buy the stoop.
I'm listening to it, and then at some point, I think I ended up coming in.
Not for sale.
Already in a whole hour. And I told somebody else, I'm like, I'm not gonna come in there because I don't want, him to get scared. But anyway,
how come it's not?
I see Bam's post.
How come it's not? You ain't trying to flip your property?
And I said,
I'm telling them in the condos. We had apartments. But it's gonna be something different. I promise you.
I don't know who that's for. I didn't ask you who.
We had Section 8 living over there.
I don't know who that's for. In your life,
you had to get out I forgot what's the word, the unruly tenants.
Now,
the undesirables.
We moving on up.
Talking whatever in the chat a little bit, but I'm outside as well. So then when you finished your live, a little bit later, I look up and I see that she had went live while you were live. I click on it and I hear her talking about she at Walmart and she got to go to Family Dollar. I bust out laughing because she, Eric Brown had just said people that go to Walmart and Family Dollar, they broken, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh.
Eric ain't got no legs.
And he said was right. So I was like, laughing or whatever. So anyway.
Why are we listening to a nigga with no legs who get a social security check talking about motherfuckers being broke? Eric Brown ain't no millionaire. Eric Brown ain't got no $100,000 in his goddamn bank account. Why the fuck do we care what his opinion of broke is? He stays in South Memphis for Pete's sake. Google South Memphis. If you Google South Memphis, the first thing gonna pop up it has the poorest poverty rate in the entire city of Memphis. And he talking about somebody being broke. You just can't. I hate YouTube.
I'm still like, okay. And then I heard some stuff. She said, I got something I want to say to somebody or whatever. And I'm like, you know something? I'm gonna go live about it because I'm beefing with her, okay? And I'm gonna go live about it. I want to see who she's talking about, whatever. So I set up my live. You asked me, what are you going live about? I said, BAM's live and community walk. Okay, and then I went on and went to my live. You didn't ask me nothing else. You didn't say, well, what do you think about it? You didn't ask me nothing else, so I didn't say nothing else. I said her live.
I didn't see the live. And I wouldn't have known anything about the community wall post if you didn't say anything to me.
So
when
never see no live.
Community wall post, because you seen some of the live by that time, correct?
Yeah.
Bam, your friend, you ain't see the live?
Wall post you thought was about you. She was gonna come back. In your opinion, you thought it was about me. So what I'm saying to you is, at any given time that you thought it was about me, Lovely, you could have said something to me instead of me walking.
That I thought it was about you. I was just gonna go live about it and ask everybody who they think it's about, blah blah blah, and see if y'all think she's gonna come back. She said she's coming back, blah blah blah. That's what I was gonna do. But as I was listening to it and I'm putting two and two together, that's when I said, well, I think she's talking about Sakina. And then I said, well, who y'all think? And everybody in the chat said the same thing. If I'm not mistaken, Bonnie said she thought at one point it was about her and Pat.
Go ahead.
So this is all from the 420 live?
No, this is from a live before 420. This is LTD did a live about a week or so ago. I did a live on it when I said they were. It's whatever. Hold on, let me go to my YouTube studio. I could tell you exactly when this shit stemmed from. Let's see here, lives.
It's just better to be an alcoholic. I'm just saying.
It was 8 days ago when I reacted to them live 8 days ago.
All right.
And like I said, Sakina has done 7 lives, and LTG has done 5 lives since that day. And this is included in the 7 lives that she did 8 days ago. So she's
now it's just a Royal Rumble.
8 days.
So this is WrestleMania right now going on.
Yeah. Well, LTG is getting her get back for the 3 days she was silent and Sakina was going live.
All right.
This is a no disqualification match. No holds barred.
But then I'm like,
no, seriously, because if I go live for live, these folk have been cutting up talking shit. If I just do live for live, I don't know if I'm gonna do live. We would be here like until Tuesday if I did live for live. What both of them have said.
Oh, because she said it's somebody that she fucked with. I know she don't fuck with them. So we just doing process of elimination. Everybody was saying who they thought it was about, and then you came in.
And the only reason I was gonna do the 9-hour live is because LTG said she hadn't heard it, and she was like, I ain't got time to break down the live. I said I'd do it, but you gotta join me. So that's the only reason I was gonna listen to it. I really don't have no interest in playing what each other said about each other. Actually, like the first live I did, I caught them in real time arguing. I'm catching them right now, real time arguing, but I was only listening to the 9-hour live because LTG said she hadn't heard the whole thing and she wanted to listen to it, and because she only heard a few minutes of it. I'm like, bet.
So you doing like a Petty Springer? So you doing Petty Springer?
Kind of.
Mm-hmm.
And I told you. Now,
no, you didn't tell me.
The Lakers are up by 22.
Talking, and it was like, yeah. And Sakina, Huh?
Up by 22 in the second.
You told me in front of everybody, and like I said at that time, okay, the first video is for clarity. I understand that. I came to you at the end, like somewhere around it, but you said, "Oh, I apologize this to you, this, that, and the third," because I said it embarrassed me. I told you that. Hold on. I did tell you.
I said I thought it was about Sakina as well. Okay, I told Sakina.
Man, please, can you fix that smoke detector? That bitch loud.
I'm not reading it.
Your smoke detector is in 4K.
How I felt about about what happened, and you said, I apologize if I hurt your feelings, and I said to you that day, I don't think that you meant to do that. I said, but me coming in and you saying that, oh, this, that, and the third, like that was an issue for me, and I said to you, yeah, it kind of bothered me. You said I made an apology video. I didn't see that. I did not see the apology video or anything. The next day, which was Tuesday, you got up there and your live wasn't persistent about that.
Can somebody mute that damn smoke detector?
You just apologized to me for, and I told you that I was embarrassed about. You did. No.
Yes, you did, because you were talking and you were saying you apologized to me in the messenger, and I say, and I also did.
You're right. I did. You're right. I did go live because again, I told you how I felt about it.
So it was a whole bunch of stuff that went down, and I ended up just dropping off, and I went live myself. I said, like,
no, you didn't end up dropping off. You end up cussing me out, calling me all kinds of bitches, and I didn't even.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we are at LTG's. She is live right now. We're listening to this.
You to that point with you, lovely, to where I disrespected you in any type of way. Maybe I may have became a little frustrating, but I did not get to no point to where I was calling you out your name, calling you a bitch. Oh, you stupid bitch, you slow bitch. It wasn't even at no point like that.
Raina, you typing in Pettigo.
How I felt about what was done to me. You couldn't.
Raina, you're typing in Pettigo.
From my point of view, you could not accept that. You went and you did another live on Wednesday. The same thing.
Raina, have you taken up the smoking habit like Truth? Because you in Pettigo typing like a motherfucker, talking about some you couldn't find it.
When I told you the first time, and when you apologized, honey, it went to continue on until Wednesday, and then when I
Raina full of that weed.
I didn't want to come up yelling.
She brought some of this shit back from Puerto Rico.
It was like one of them things where you wanted me to react to this or say something. This is how I'm feeling. You wanted me to react to it or say something, and I can't react to anything if I don't think that this girl is talking about me. Just because everybody else is like, oh yeah, it's about you. Something has to happen between me and Bam or somebody in order for them to just get up and put a community wall post. The girl hit my Cash App. So that's why when you were saying to me,
I disagree, man. Sometimes people just wake up and they be on some fuck shit. Now, I said I wasn't going to bring it back to the situation that happened to us because I'm over it. But by your logic, something would have had to happen between you and I, because you and JJ was beefing, not you and I, but you admitted that you were trying to stir up shit between us. And you ended up dissing me in the process of stirring up shit. But based on your logic, something would have had to have happened between you and me for me to even think or know that that's what you were doing, that you were dissing me and that you was trying to instigate. But nothing happened. Sometimes people just wake up on fuck shit. So if you could wake up on fuck shit, Bam could wake up on fuck shit. We all human. We have bad days.
Same day, she had hit my Cash App. I can go back and show you. So when you're saying to me, I think Bam is talking about you, I'm saying in my mind, like, why would she be, what would make her do that? She was just in my chat a little earlier. She cashed at me before, I don't know, before her live or whatever, but I know she cashed at me in the middle of my live, okay? So when that comes at me, I don't know who she's talking about. You understand what I'm saying? And when I keep hearing you say it for consecutive days, it's like you ignored anything that I said the first time. You ignored anything. So yeah, I became upset because it's like, why are you putting me in the middle of it? The first time I understand for clarity, I really do. But the second,
I'm not gonna be able to remember everything. So let me say this: when I did the apology live, it was not to apologize for saying that I believe that she's talking about you. It was apologizing for you saying that it hurt you. So I was apologizing if it hurt you. You said it hurt you. You felt embarrassed. You felt like Karen on the stage with the blood being poured on it. You said that I was the person that set up the blood and poured it on. So I said, this is apologizing for. She said she was hurt by it. I am not taking back my opinion because that's my opinion. And
okay,
I said, until I hear Bam say who she actually was talking about and with proof, then that's what I believe. And I stand on that.
Okay, that's fine, because guess what? It's been going on for days. It's been going on for weeks. And like I said, I just can't understand how you see a post and like you said, you were being messy, you were being this, and you were being that. If you and I are supposed to be cool, right? And I come to you and I say to you, you know, this, that.
I ain't gonna even say nothing.
Nobody's saying your opinion is supposed to change. I'm not saying that. But the way you kept on pushing that, even after you apologized for embarrassing me or hurting my feelings, you continued on doing it, though, lovely.
I wasn't trying to hurt your feelings. I was trying to get Bam to say who she talking. Come on out here and admit that she was talking about you.
Listen,
that's all. But she didn't.
Like this. Okay, and that's what I did.
So she didn't. She played it.
The thing is this. No, she didn't play on my face. So listen, at this time, that's, and guess what? In my opinion, you played in my face. That's just my opinion. And again, say what?
What brought you to tonight?
Because I heard what you were up, some of the stuff that y'all were up here saying, and it's like, oh,
we were talking about that. We were talking about the bunnies, pictures and stuff.
Situation, and why did I do that? And this, that, and that. I said, I sat on the panel when she came in my room. I was like, yeah, and whoever she I said, whoever she sent, Vonnie, she sent me your information a long time ago. Whoever information I got when I came out, showed it came from her. Yeah, because I was fucking pissed off. Huh?
So did you ever show that information that I sent you about Vonnie or not? Okay. So Vonnie would have never known about it, correct?
She wouldn't have, but I was pissed off. Like, listen, at the end of the day, can't nobody tell another person how to feel. You may not feel as though that you did anything wrong.
Because I know I don't remember ever seeing you show it.
No, I didn't show it. No, I didn't. And a lot of things that I did, it is what it is, bro. Say what, Mr. Wana?
Not the bro.
And she have it.
Right. I went in my messenger and I found it too. So and I played it a little while ago. I looked over the pictures so that they didn't show or the information. But I did play, you know, what happened prior and what happened at that time and everything that happened right after that, like one day afterwards. So everybody get a clear understanding of what that conversation was, and also was able to see that me and Sakina was not beefing when that happened. Sakina, can you clear that out? Were we beefing when I sent you that information, or were we cool?
What, Vonnie's information?
Right.
No, we wasn't beefing.
Y'all couldn't have been.
Vonnie said when she asked me the question last night, she said, "Did you send Sakina my information about my kids and all that stuff?" And I said, I said, was you and Sakina beefing? And she said, the only time me and Sakina beef was when I was defending you. And I said, well, if you were defending me when you and Sakina beef, there's no way in the world I sent Sakina anything. So basically,
no, you said that at a time it was a panel, whatever. I don't know, because I didn't ask for it. And when you sent it to me, you was like, they over there dogging you out, and I thought that you needed some help. And I'm like, well, what do you know? You started telling me that it was a panel, this, that, and the third. So yeah, then I did it out of my anger. I'm not taking nothing back. I did what I did. Like, it ain't no, you know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing. Like, it is what it is. And at the end of the day, listen, no, this is not no play. You and I, it is what it is. You understand what I'm saying? And like I said, I already started
stuff about people too. Some stuff I came out here with, and some stuff I never came out here with. But I ain't came back out here and be like, oh, and you sent me this, because I ain't beefing with, you know, with that person and I'm wanting to make that other person mad. Because I mean,
no, I didn't want to. No. I did it because I wanted to. Because, like I said, I was angry.
That a couple times.
I just said I did it because I was angry. I did it because those were, like I said, when I came out here on Friday, I didn't want to come out here with no emotions, and I did it. So when people are sitting around telling you, "Oh, she was talking about your wig on that 9 hour," I know I was.
I heard you.
I didn't start talking about that wig. I didn't start talking.
You did that before that loud.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I know when I did it because, like I
My
said,
memory ain't that bad. I recall you doing it before that 9 hour loud.
I'm going to play the beginning of that
I'm willing to bet you $1.
She wasn't calling her name, but she did. She wasn't talking nasty, but she was saying some stuff that I wouldn't appreciate it if she was saying it about me.
Okay.
Was she
Because she didn't
dissing?
call me a bitch. She said a lot of bitchy things
Was she
about me.
dissing?
Yeah.
Cool.
Not
All
just
right,
like
then.
she was talking about releasing her information or what she's going
And
to
I
do.
know the real reason that James left her. Girl, I still don't know. So can you tell me what I told you? You can say it right now. You have
No,
to.
I gotta tell you nothing. It's all in whatever the receipts are. It's all in whatever the receipts are. So guess what? I don't. But guess what? I don't care.
That's crazy work right there. Now, Lovely said, "Hey, I don't even know why the nigga left. Could you tell the world you got permission?" And her response is, "Now it's in the receipts. You willing to put the receipts up? You threatened to put the receipts out, and she telling you to say what you read, what you got in front of everybody, and you don't want to do it, man. Look, it seems like you ain't got nothing. Cause I would have said that shit quick. You been saying it. I'm saying I would have said that shit quick. You heard Lovely live earlier today. She said some not so pleasant things. And here she gave you permission to spill the beans on why James left. And it's in the receipts that I told y'all I was going to put out. I know I heard you giving me permission in real time, but fuck it. I ain't, whatever. Crazy work.
At this point, I don't care because once I heard you again, because I never talked about your kids. I never said nothing foul about your kids.
The deflection is real. Let me. We gotta go back.
She didn't call me a bitch. She said a lot of bitchy things
Was she
about me.
dissing?
Yeah.
Cool.
Not
All
just
right,
like
then.
she was talking about releasing her information or what she's
And
going
I
to do.
know the real reason that James left her. Girl, I still don't know. So can you tell me what I told you? You can say it right now. You have
No, I ain't gotta tell you nothing. It's all in whatever the receipts are. It's all
That's
in whatever
crazy.
the receipts are. So
I would have told.
I don't, but guess what? I don't care. At this point, I don't care because once I heard you again, because I never talked about your kids. I never said nothing foul about your kids. None of that stuff. The only thing I did say is that I'm talking about recently. I'm talking about recently. When this stuff just happened, I ain't say nothing foul about your kids. You came out here and said that I was I didn't disrespect your kids. I didn't call you no bitch. I didn't call your kids no bitch. I said, I think you're trolling. I said, I think she's trolling in her daughter's name. That's all I said. But the way you came up here and tried to rip my kids up today, I already knew you were going to do that. That'd be your first attack when it comes
No, not
to
him, son.
because I only said, I think she is trolling in her daughter's name. Nothing else, no more, nothing less. None of that. But the way you ripped at my kids today, that's how you do it. Yeah, what you mean, Rip? Nothing if you want to sit up here and say, and I told you, just like when you said,
Hey, man, we all have been in this YouTube shit. Y'all know ain't shit off limits as much as the motherfuckers like to act. Y'all know ain't shit off limits. And if we're being honest here, I'm going to be honest here. If both of y'all are talking about kids, y'all are talking about adults at this point. Now, there are no juvenile kids that's in y'all's house. So it's a little different from you talking about a juvenile, a minor, and you talking about a motherfucker that's grown and got kids and living their damn best life. Your kids are almost 30, like, stop it. Just stop it. But we also know ain't shit off limits, because one, like, you may think something is off limits and somebody else don't. You talk about some shit that most people would be like, well, damn, that's off limits, but somebody else, it's not off limits too. There ain't no rules to this shit. Ain't no fair fighting. Best thing to do is avoid the fight if you don't want people to go there with you. And even still, if you avoid the fight, people are still going to go there with you. It's all in how you choose to respond.
I don't believe it happened to your daughter. I told you, I don't give a fuck what you believe. I know what happened, okay? Because you can't find certain stuff, lovely. You'll put this out. Oh, well, it did. You was not there. You did not know us, okay? You didn't. So for you to say the things that you say, come on, bruh. You be ripping at my kids. You be ripping at them every chance you get. Soon as you get mad at me, it's something about my kids that's coming
over
out.
me on my panel. I said, hold on, let me.
But I'm just saying, here's the thing. If you know that about a person, why do 7 lives on them? If you know this person and how they get down and they always do it, why even enter the battle with them? Why not just ignore them? Which is what I asked, which is what I suggested to both of y'all 8 days ago. Why don't y'all just ignore each other? And like, y'all be listening to each other to hear the bad shit. And if y'all personally aren't listening to it, and you got people in your lives sending you that shit, and they know you not listening, they don't mean you any good. They need to be cussed the fuck out and cut the fuck off. Because how are you going to send me some shit that I told you I don't want to hear? Now you don't fucking respect me. It's bad enough you over there listening to a motherfucker talk shit about me. And I'm not listening. But now you want to tell me what the fuck they said so I can get mad and go live. You go live, motherfucker, since you bothered by it. You the one listening. You offended because you heard it, not me. You go live. That's not going to happen, though.
Answer my moderator's question in the chat. Okay. Abril is asking, Sakina, was the info given to you unsolicited? Or did you ask Lovely for pics of Bonnie's kids? My bad for being nosy, but I like you both. Just need that last answer. The answer to that is no. She did not ask you for it.
Okay. You guys have a good night.
Amanda over there spraying holy oil.
Man, I wanted to ask a question.
Oh, she left. She coming back though, y'all. Y'all know that wasn't it.
Before she left.
Too strong is spraying holy water in the chat over there.
I didn't run her off, y'all, but I'm trying to. I can't get
like right. That was a respectful conversation. Nobody cussed each other out. Nobody slick dissed each other. None of that. They stuck to the issue.
The word, my own panel, that's not gonna happen. Okay, she talk a lot and she don't even take breaks or let you.
Oh, she must have got muted.
I'm trying to get her.
Oh, she must have left because she was getting muted.
Her reason for coming over here was.
Yeah, when Sakina, when she get upset, and she knows it, and we talked about it, and she didn't say it before. She do just get over, and she want to get everything she got to say out. She don't want to be cut off. She don't want to hear nothing. She just want to get it all out.
And people, my bad. Okay. But that's the thing about people want to get their opinion out and say they're being cut off. But if Sakina go back, she started off on this panel and somebody else. So it's like you gotta, sometimes you gotta check yourself and realize you're doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I didn't want to feel like she's being ignored. I understand she's from the community. She don't know how J4K has been, for the last 7 years or whatever. And I get it. And I understand a lot of us have grown a lot from the things that we used to do. And yesterday, was it yesterday? I feel like I kind of almost sink right back into that shit. But I did give her out. I said, hey, you want to continue this or you want to stop? She never responded. It's publicly on my community wall. I can make money off any topic. I don't need her to make money. So I gave her the option. She never said nothing. She came over here just now. I was polite. I gave her the floor, but she just talking, but she's asking me questions too, but I don't have the opportunity to answer. I'm not remembering all these questions. You know what I'm saying? I'm not writing them down. So let me actually answer your question. You know, but you came over here. We was talking about one thing, and you came up here to talk about all that other shit that you keep repeating all the last few days. I'm already past that opinion shit. You just threw a whole nother monkey wrench into the whole thing by telling Bunny something that, truthfully, it was no reason to tell her. If you never even used the pictures, and it never even came out, what was the purpose? You want her to come at me. You want her and whoever she fucks with to come at me because they're going to be like, oh my God, why were these kids' pictures given in the background? That's what the fuck we did back then. A lot of us did it. If you have some dirt on the person that somebody that you fuck with is beefing with, you gave it. Whatever the hell you had, period. A lot of us did that in this community.
I seen them do it.
Real quick, because when you thing is when you in the back chats with whoever you fuck with at the time, when you going after somebody, doctor somebody, finding information, you saying all the information you find. You ain't when you getting pictures or whatever, you ain't blocking out the pictures before you send them to the people you fuck with. Now, if you're going live with that and you don't want to show the kids and all that, then you going, you know what I'm saying, scratch their faces off or however you do it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's how shit, like Lovey said, that's how shit went down like that.
And y'all understand that you did not send nobody's kids. When I saw whatever live that was done and she was y'all was literally dragging the shit out of Sakina, I felt bad for her. I was like, look, here, use whatever you want to use out of it. This is all I got on her. You know, and she said she didn't use it. So that's what happened. And it was the stuff that I already showed when I was beefing with you, Bunny. All of that stuff that I gave her was stuff that I showed in my own live when I beefed with you. Because you already said that Sakina never showed it, but you already was aware of me saying those things before about the bankruptcy, about the living with the mother-in-law and all that. Because I said it. I did all that in my own live when I was beefing with you. Did you send her the link to the live? I don't see that in there. Because you had taken it down.
That's me. He didn't show my baby. Who showed your baby? I didn't. Bonnie said that Sakina showed the baby picture.
Sakina did show her baby, but I didn't give her that then because that's when they were beefing. When they were beefing at that time, whatever stuff Sakina got was from Kai. That didn't come from me.
And she's saying that you Kai.
I'm not. Oh my God.
Who said that you Kai? Wait a minute, hold on. Who said that? I thought she was saying that all those accounts were attached to Kai.
No, that's not what she said. No, that's not what she said. She said that
I'm sorry.
She was a person. Kai is an individual, like she's a person for real. And then she was saying that Lovely had impersonation of Kai for witness. Am I right?
God damn it. What's up, son?
Hello. Hey, Dad, I'm gonna pull up over there.
All right.
All right.
Well, no.
Lovely made Kai accounts. That's what she was saying. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. We saying the same thing.
Okay.
But she was saying that all the accounts were attached to Kai, but the Kai was talking about.
But I did have the pictures at some point. But I know I didn't show them.
Hold on, so Sakina, I didn't hear this earlier. So Sakina did put my kids up at one point in time?
Yeah.
When?
Talking about their hair. I think they were sitting on the couches. I can't even remember. Y'all don't remember this?
No. I mean, I probably could have seen it.
Honey, did Sakina ever put up pictures of your kids? Because I could have sworn, I don't know.
Yeah, that's what she said in the chat. That's what made me ask it.
Those pictures did not come from me.
I'm not looking in the chat. Because if you're talking about Turkey Gate time, are you talking about Turkey Gate time?
Reading the chat, they saying something about a long ass voice memo being played.
When I was saying to Brill, a lot of things been done in the past, and Sakina probably was sending pictures too, just like most of the people that was on that panel. But I wasn't sure, and I didn't want to say it. But that's what I was meaning of Brill earlier.
Was this around Turkey Gate time? Yes.
So when Lovely sent the pictures to Sakina in her text messages, it was around Turkey Gate time. But I'm trying to think. Yeah, but
they said it was January 2022. So
thank you. 2021
December. When I sent Sakina the pictures of Bunny's kids, it was February of 2021. Turkey Gate was November, December of 2020. So Turkey Gate had already been.
Okay, it's all around the same time.
The first time, or whatever, yeah, when Bunny and Sakina beefed the first time, that was when me and Sakina was also beefing. Because Bunny took up for me. All of us, me, Bunny, Faith, all of us were still cool then. We were all
right, so Bonnie was saying that the pictures that Lovely sent Sakina is not the ones that Sakina put up. So do you remember when Sakina put up Bonnie kids? What time? What year was that? Around what time was that?
That I don't remember when it was because it was definitely before. It was before Turkey Gate.
Okay.
Because it was before Turkey Gate. Whenever I hate to go pull up some of these old videos. That's the only way.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, the reason why I'm saying that, wait a minute, hold on. The reason why I'm saying that is, come on, y'all. Like, to me, okay, and this is my opinion, y'all correct me if I'm wrong, right?
Bonnie said
This is
was beefing probably 2020, I think. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
This all seems very retroactive to me. It seems like we're kind of like going back on stuff that don't need to be revisited. Like you going and unprivate videos and stuff is going to unearth a whole bunch of stuff.
But you gotta be fair here, Uni.
I'm saying on both sides.
I'm saying unprivate them, but if she does, it's based on people passing out information from back then.
What I'm saying is on both sides, it's ridiculous. You see what I'm saying? And that's why I want Sakina to get down. Because I want to say to both of them, like, this has got to stop because it's got to get out of hand. Like, you know, there is no right, like, come on, y'all.
I said that 8 days ago, Uni. I said it.
Look what Bonnie said. She said, oh, wait, let's go to Carla. Carla said, back when Sakina and LTG were beefing, Bonnie called LTG her dog. Laugh aloud. She rolled hard for LTG during that time. I remember that. And then Bonnie says, I just looked through my videos. Sakina and I beefed in 2020. Okay. Do you know what month, Bonnie? And Roz, really? No, I did not win my own contest.
Oh my God, here we go with that.
I know she's just joking.
I'm just playing.
Roz is a day one.
I remember that.
That's a lot said now.
She said,
what you think, Miss Wanda? I said it was a lot said. I ain't going back to listen to no goddamn 9-hour video, but the part that I was catching, I was like, I gotta remember to answer lovely that. I gotta remember to do this. But I was
talking about live.
And I'm pretty sure.
Are you talking about that?
I'm like 90% sure that Sakina was roasting Lovely Wigs.
He was.
I don't know.
Are you
why.
sure?
I don't know why.
I can talk about your wigs.
I'm not sure because I think that was the second live.
No, not when she did the very first live. But I can tell you my exact words. I said, "Oh shit, Sakina that came off the porch going lovely to great. Oh my God, this is about to get started." Because I knew that what she was saying it was going to cause trouble. But Lovely, this was before I knew that Lovely was gone.
Oh. I want to say something too, but it seems like that time sequence, like I was listening to what you said, like how you heard things, like the order of what you heard things, like, you know, you saw this video, you saw the community post, blah, 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 and then what she said is, oh, I didn't see this, or I didn't see that, I saw this. You know, it seems like your experience, her experience were two, like what you see versus what she's seeing for two different things. So y'all.
Two different sets of eyes. I don't see everything. I don't expect her. I see. I don't understand that question.
Right. So it seems like what y'all are doing is understanding from each other's standpoints that you can't pick apart, not you personally, but don't take the you. And okay, you have to understand that the other person's perspective is not your own, and just like maybe either agree to disagree. It's not the same experience. It's just not.
I agree to disagree, and I was over it, and I made a PSA.
Right.
I'm not even doing
Well, I think that really is asking you to be the bigger person, and
that's what I'm saying.
Pretty much because I mean that's the only thing that she can be saying. Because
that's not.
Well, let me see what they just said in the chat, and then I'm gonna respond to. Okay. Bonnie said August. August is when.
I'm sorry, read the chat.
August of 2020, Bonnie and Sakina was beefing, so that's before Turkey Gate. But I gave Sakina that information.
I don't know what the hell Turkey Gate is.
What was that?
Because Bonnie, can you look and see if you have it? Because the video was gone, so you either put it on private or delete it. Can you see if you have a video for around February what was it, the 18th, y'all? From what I was showing today, or 13th? What was that date? Oh God, let me see. Hold on, give me 1 second, y'all. I just want to see if she can see, because she may have deleted it, or you know what I'm saying. I know she put it on private, or it was gone because Sakina didn't get to see it.
You got some people in your chat that need to go to sleep.
Hold on, y'all. Let me find it.
They need to go to bed. They need to go to bed. You're not even noticing what's going on. It's chaos.
I was trying to go look.
MoneyBoy, we got content. What you talking about?
It's starting shit.
Okay, so the date that I sent this to her.
We got content.
To her about a live that was last night.
Damn, that was 40 minutes ago.
I saw the live she did on you last night with Bam and Faye. I figured you could use a little help. So that means that on February the 15th is when Bonnie did the live. So February 15th, 2021. If you can go look and see, because you may be able to find it, or you may have put it on, you may have actually deleted it. And then you can kind of get an idea of whatever was happening. Okay, Royzell says, no, it was a 9-hour live around the 1 hour mark. Okay.
You would read that.
What? I said I was going to make her read everything. Okay. Carter said, this is why the whole fans only thing came about when Sakina and LTG were beefing. Okay. Y'all see? Okay, I saw this comment.
Oh, Jesus.
It's always on the net, though. And then Carla says, I think in the 9-hour live, she talked about LTG flat booty.
Okay. Yeah. And she had the whole thing about their business. Yeah.
Mr. Wyman.
Okay.
Y'all can't be good at all.
But this is my point. I get what you're saying and doing, Lovely. I do want y'all to make up, but I ain't believe in sugarcoating shit. I just think that if you can be 100 honest.
Look on your other channel too, buddy, because it may have been on one of your other channels. I don't know. This is so old, y'all. It's hard to remember everything.
So leave it in the past. Oh, go.
You're the one brought it out. Like I didn't even remember.
She don't know. She don't.
Hey, Julie, I'm gonna even say this to you because this could have been done on our live to get her to shut up, and all this wouldn't have been going on. But everybody was rah that shit.
I know.
When she was over
You're
on
right.
the panel.
You're right. But that's why I wanted her to stay up here today because I had some stuff to say about her. And I really wish y'all ain't gonna like this, but I would. Never mind. Shut up.
I don't even know why she left because she had the opportunity to talk. Since she did the panel, she talked. Yeah, she talked the most since she did the panel, so I don't know why. I don't know if she said everything she needed to say or I don't know what. But
I think she was getting frustrated. I think she getting
I'm gonna
frustrated.
come back if she wants to. Just please don't be thinking that nobody else is gonna get a chance to talk. Like you talked a long fucking essay, and I can't remember all that. Like same way.
Girl, you be doing too.
But she,
Oh no, she was doing it really bad. Me and John had to jump off her panel because she wouldn't stop. I ain't gonna let you let Sakina get off the hook for Sakina. I think the Sakina feelings are valid, and I'm not ignoring it. But I'm gonna call bullshit.
Well, can we? Okay, let me ask a question then. Can we all? Y'all never mind. Forget it. Sakina, can you come back up here so y'all can have a talk, like for real? Y'all need to have a talk, and then also Lily and Miss Tawana and John Frank and here and everybody else in the chat. I understand that y'all don't like. Y'all know what I'm about to bring up. Y'all don't like Bam, right? Y'all don't like Bam at all. But can maybe see fire there too.
Hold on, what did she ask? Hold on, I didn't hear.
Okay, here it is. Y'all have to kill me. Okay, don't jump on me at once. Gears. Okay. Can there be like a ceasefire? You know what I'm saying? Like, is there any way?
What you talking about? With Bam?
Yeah.
What you talking about? With Bam?
Fuck you and your opinion.
Who?
Bam. But you know,
there's
no time what she's talking about.
Uni, to answer your question, I was at the point where I wasn't speaking on Bam. For some reason, she wanted to show out for her little friends over there. The same friends that where Cartboy went over there and told lies on you, like you a child predator and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
Over there, you know what I'm saying? So she went over there to show out and put a lie on me, like I put somebody's child on the porn site. So yeah,
Hey,
so at this point again, so I was at the point where I wasn't speaking on her. And when I heard it, I asked her to come out here and clear it up. She did come out. She wrote a whole post apologizing or whatever, but for some reason, she felt the need to come back again and rehash the same lie that she put on me. So again, you might want to talk to your friend. You know what I'm saying? Especially since
Well, see, here's the thing. I don't. Y'all know. No, let me say this. Okay, sorry.
Oh, who you talking about? No, I'm on myself. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so if I feel like I want to talk about her, I'm gonna talk about her now. You know.
I get it because I feel the same way about that the worm that you were just talking about.
Yeah.
And I mean, hey, it is what it is.
You know, like with the situation that recently happened when I was on Sakina's panel and we were discussing the statement that she had said about Easter or whatever. And then when Rick came and said what he said, then Bam just came out of nowhere and just started saying shit, you know, antagonizing me. And that's how that started with me and her. I had not been saying nothing to her. I had not been saying nothing about her. I wasn't making no community wall posts. I wasn't doing nothing about Bam. She ran her butt up in here and started coming for me. And then got mad with what I said. And then I got mad with what she said.
Okay, because what I heard was, because I saw that interaction on the chat or whatever, right? And then you were on the panel. You were on the panel up there. And then she said something about breathing. I didn't even know that was a reference to until I went and looked back and I'm sorry about your loss. Remember I said that to you when I was on your panel. I didn't know about that. And then you said something to her about her daddy. Is that right?
Who you talking to?
Yeah, she sure did tell me the shit first. I don't know why she keeps trying to respect me or nothing.
Hey, but Carla, she didn't even go off on her like that when she first told her to shut the fuck up.
So that's
she just
when it comes to like saying that Lovely disrespected her first. That's what is confusing me.
Lovely was disrespecting her. Lovely was coming for Bam, and Sakina took it personal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and like I said, I was actually surprised that Lovely didn't cut Sakina out earlier than that because Sakina was talking real gangster. You know what I'm saying? She was it was like she wanted that smoke from Lovely. So yeah, like you said, when she hit Lovely with the shut the fuck up, Lovely didn't even go off immediately after that. It was like a little while longer where she probably cussed her out and hopped off on the panel. So.
Mm-hmm. So the disrespect didn't start with Lovely.
No. Lovely, actually, Carla, what you said about Lovely, honestly, me and John Frank was kind of in it. The whole thing been going on. Lovely have been extra patient with all of this over the last couple of weeks, actually. If you go back and listen to all of those lives, even the one where Lovely cussed her out, you will see what her and Bam was doing right before Lovely flipped and dropped off the panel.
Funny said,
Lovely took it for a minute before she said something.
I remember saying it. I had got teared up. I was like, you know something. I'm not gonna do
Hey,
that.
but you, let me ask you a question since you brought it up, right? Did you ever clean up to them people over there that you are not a child predator and you are not restricted from being around kids?
Wait, what?
No, and I don't know if she heard that, claim from it.
Well, she didn't hear him say it, I'm pretty sure, or if she didn't see him, because I think it was in the chat saying it. I'm pretty sure she heard you say it, but
I said bullshit.
Yeah.
that's just a question.
What Colin say?
Bullshit.
What did she mean?
About what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, he did say it. He did say it. For real.
That's not what he asked you. You said, did she ever clear it up? You said you don't think that she.
No.
But she heard you say it.
She's in my comments on my video.
What? I don't know what y'all. Are y'all talking about somebody from this community? Or...
I gotta listen to this to see if they come up to a resolution. Does she come back?
Yes.
Normally I would end it at 2 hours, but I need to know how this ends to see if we still gonna do the 9 hour live.
Yes. I can't hear you.
We talking about we talking about Carboy, the one with HIV, and he's in the room. Okay, because I feel like if him and Bam wasn't cordial, whatever they got going, kissing ass, that's what I see. If this was prior to them kissing each other ass and using each other, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure she would clear it up. Matter of fact, he wouldn't even probably allowed her. I don't know. Well, actually, he probably would because they was liking him even when he was going in on Bam and shit like that. But yeah, if
he's been a good little boy right now. He's listening to Bam. He's sitting back and letting Lovely and Sakina go at it, and then he'll come back out once they finish on both of them. He just gathering his material.
Yeah, I just feel like if it wasn't no kissing ass going on, that definitely would have been cleared up. You know what I'm saying? But since she don't want to step on that nigga toes and get back in the same position, she ain't said it.
Y'all hear Colin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear that.
If she is not defending Sakina, why would she defend Yudi?
She sure ain't, because he was damn sure telling Sakina new asshole the panels with the panel with that. In the last week, right, a day or two before her Lovely just fell out. That shit just happened.
I see what you're saying, Paula. I see what you're saying, Paula.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I see what you're saying.
I find it very ironic. I'm gonna keep my mouth closed.
But you know what, Paula, for real, you should know me by now. I don't need nobody to fight my battles for me, especially with that one.
It's not about fighting.
I see what you're saying.
I don't fight anybody's battles. I fight my own battles.
Right.
Right is right.
Right.
You know something that's not true. That's just like if I see something you're doing that's not right, I'm gonna call you.
You gotta love how they police stay on.
It's still hit a lie, but I can say, okay, you know that ain't right.
You hit me up, yeah.
Is that you, John?
I don't know, put your banner up or something. Not the banner, whatever the thing.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do it.
You have a banner?
Go to your
Present yourself. Present yourself.
Don't tap on your name and make yourself full screen.
That's right, y'all. He'll say something. Wait a minute.
Yeah, present.
Yeah, he must be having some problems.
I'm finna keep the across you bring my phone down.
That's Donna.
He probably got them weak headphones in.
John,
Nah, Paula, the phone was weak. Nah, you know what I found out? I was using the headphones the whole time. Listen, no, it was the phone. It was the phone. It was the phone. Once I got the new phone
from 63rd.
No, the Metro PCS store. I'm just saying, once I got the new phone, that shit stopped happening. Y'all know y'all be hating on Androids and shit. Y'all know y'all some Androids like that.
I got Android.
They still got cricket stores on 64.
Nah, we don't do cricket.
I don't know. I ain't got
They still on cricket on 64.
I got Verizon.
I got T-Mobile, so.
Hell no, you gonna be on 632.
No, I'm not. Yeah, I am. I'm in the upper echelon. Goodbye.
Yeah, Carla went to 64. Signed up to Cricket, got an iPhone, switched the service to Verizon to get a newer phone to trade in like an iPhone 16 type shit. That's why she got so hard.
I was got an iPhone 29. I was got an iPhone 29. I don't know. I have an Android.
So, Lovely, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Are you really like? Would you like to rekindle things with you and Sakina?
Yeah. Good question.
Like all bullshit aside, like would you like to rekindle things with?
I mean, I don't have
No.
But as far as like this is it.
Y'all call me the old lady around here, and I'm ready to be an old lady. Lovely. You can have peace. Y'all can lay y'all weapons down and move on. But come on, insanity is doing the same shit over and over again. Right. You and Sakina been doing this shit too long. Let it go.
And
let it go. Seriously.
I don't have no problem with letting it go. But
y'all can be friends, but I wouldn't say later. But right now,
I don't think we're good for each other. I think we should go our separate ways. We just ain't.
I
That's fair.
They can be cordial without having to be cool and act like they gotta speak to each other.
Y'all just need to take a break in.
Look, y'all gonna be good in 5 days. The way y'all move, y'all fight, y'all be friends, y'all fight, y'all be friends. Nobody should really care because in 5 days, 72 hours, y'all gonna be friends again. So that's why nobody's really getting involved in shit. Yeah, so there's no point.
Hold on, Godfrey. Your math is not math. You said it's 72 hours.
No, I changed it. I changed it to 3 days. I made it shorter. I made it shorter. That's 5 days.
Let me tell y'all patterns. One thing
it makes no sense to air each other out. It makes no sense to air each other dirty laundry out. Y'all don't be cool in less than 72 hours.
Exactly.
That's what I was saying. That's what I'm saying. Don't go back all these years. I mean, what's the point? Y'all need to stop that. Stop the madness.
But it's the thing. I didn't pull out no stuff about nobody from a long time ago and trying to,
I'm not pointing. I'm not pointing.
Let me say this, Lovely. Now, I know you may have not started it first, but because of your reputation, you know what you're known for. So I can see why you try to beat you to the punch. Okay?
No, you try to use Sakina to come at Bam. That's what she mad about. And you kind of did. But that's kind of like your MO. You would do some shit like that, not just to anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like the nature of the game. So, you know what I'm saying?
I don't understand why she's so messed up about that recording. When everybody know if I'm in the back chat, I'm going to record, especially the last.
Oh, why?
When I was mid-sentence too, I'm going to record it. And it wasn't
Why?
But listen, but you know what, Yuri.
Lovely.
I respect the fact that you done told us several times you record over and over again. If people get relaxed enough to think that you don't record anymore, that's on them.
Yeah.
Just don't get
I give you that. At least you say it, and you say it multiple times. It's not like you said it once. You give people multiple disclaimers. So,
okay, the Lovely. Wait a minute, John, you didn't hear what she just said. Okay, so I said, then don't get on the phone. She said, we went on the phone, on the piano, so Lovely, I'll take your statement. You're going to record it regardless if you're on the phone.
I said, if I'm on the live channel and that live gets stopped, and we still in the back chat, I am definitely going to record it.
Hold up, Lovely.
Lovely.
Okay, Yoni. You better be glad. How are you talking about not recording? Gears saved your life for recording the back chat.
Right, Tawana.
I'm reformed. Miss Tawana, I'm reformed. That was 5 years ago. I'm reformed.
She's not recording because she don't listen to me. She went back and made content after it. So it's not like I do that.
But that was the past, Miss Tawana.
That was a joke.
I'm just joking.
I'm not no change. I'm the same person. Look,
Lovely, you changed. You wouldn't even sit here having this conversation if you ain't changed. You're like,
I
always record them back chat. What you talking about?
I'm hashtag like Miss Tawana said, LTG making changes, okay? Because I know her ass would have been full throttle, okay? After the first 5 minutes, listen to the 9-minute hour live. LTG is in her soft area.
Yes.
Yeah.
If she ain't came up in 20 minutes, I'm abandoning ship.
I think it's the background.
LTG, because say your sundress look like a curtain.
I just said the sun curtain.
Oh my gosh, hold up.
Lakers up 18. 6 minutes left in the third.
Don't speak on me because I can do it with no problem.
Hey, I do it.
What you want her ass to Bam? No, Bam wrote the post.
She put up pictures today. Wait, she put up pictures today from current, from like that week.
Stand up and do a 360, just like I do.
Well, Bam wrote the post, Lovely. That's where it came from.
I just know she kept putting up.
Look, maybe I should have a challenge. No, not a beef challenge, but like a whatever y'all do, your lingerie challenge. Not lingerie, but like I'm trying to figure out whatever she was saying. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Sundress challenge.
Yeah. Sundress challenge.
And how about all of the creators in the community? All the creators that want to participate in the community, just put your sundress on and show up.
Ladies, turn up.
Who gonna loan Bam $30 so she can buy a dress though?
$30. You better take her ass with you. Always go to 5 and below.
Community.
She better go where she always go.
What's 5 and below?
I'm sure my man EB gonna hit her cash out right now. I got you, girl.
The luxury dollar.
Oh, I want to see that.
Y'all see that, right?
Bling bling sundress challenge. Coming soon.
See? Boom, creative.
Bling. They gotta be sparkling?
No.
Okay. I was saying, okay.
Maybe a little colorful, not the dark deep stuff.
I thought he was coming. I thought he was coming out in a little dress up. I was like, I got you on that thing.
Serious question. Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, the phone messed up.
Was that the question?
Nope. So my question is to Lovely. So Lovely, when you be doing your comedy shows, do you be saying on stage, can you hear me?
Carla.
Asking.
Carla.
Wait, did he tell you that?
No, I just heard.
Oh, God.
I heard you be taking jokes from over here.
You be stealing jokes from YouTube.
Oh my goodness! I
Oh, my
heard
God.
that. What the heck? Well, nobody.
I knew it was a joke, D. I knew it. I knew it wasn't that funny.
I guarantee y'all.
Do you be, Lovely, you be saying pencil? You be saying pencil, don't you?
I don't say anything about you.
You be saying hunty. You be saying hunty, too. I know you be saying hunty.
Oh, Uni, this is what she always tell me when she go on her little comedy tour shows and stuff. She was like, I could have been
Hey, you know what? You go in so there you go.
No, I don't talk about anything from YouTube.
That's when it was fun, boy, I promise.
Yeah, we like this big old dysfunctional ass family.
I don't know none of y'all.
But you know what's funny? That we always talk about the old times, but that's when we was worse than we is right now. You know what I'm saying? But we had a lot more fun, like just panels and you know what I'm saying and shit like that. But at the same time, we was doing a lot more bad.
Right? Remember Gears, bro? Goddamn, Gears, bro was wrong.
Man, yeah. Gears used to have them lives, so he used to be up all night long.
Yeah. Overnight lives.
Yeah. I would go to sleep.
Because Gears tried to sabotage my damn cooking book. Oh my God. Somebody said, I took something out of this book and my husband and my wife divorced me.
Oh my God. Gears in all our ass right there.
When I tell you, I can go to them reviews today, and that shit is hilarious.
Damn. Hey, y'all, we done advocated some shit for real.
You never lied.
And remember we thought making the dishes?
Stop.
Hey, got people jobs at all.
Well, they did. I didn't, huh? Look, I'm backing out. No, I didn't love you.
I did nothing.
Y'all remember doing the prank calls with T. Smith and Logic?
Yeah.
Hold up, y'all. The funny one I gotta say to his kids. Colin, y'all remember y'all called Walmart to get Pam a car?
I got around to interview the next day. Hey, I called and said my name. I put on the application. My name Bambi Robinson.
What? You got to find out.
Oh my God.
We used to have some fun like shit doing dumb shit.
I put on the resume. She worked at the strip club.
Still got her interview.
Like something diamond or something. That's when we found out that JJ was a car pusher, and I was trying to use JJ as a reference because I told the lady on the phone that JJ is the top car pusher in Tennessee.
We just reminiscing on old times.
We used to have fun like shit.
Y'all remember we had called the She Shed, the born people, we was talking about Love the She Shed. I don't remember that. Yeah, we did. That one. We did, girl. It was like a bunch of prank calls we did that day. Who tried to
we used to do all kinds of shit. Just calling prank calls for no reason.
I didn't see that one. That must have been one of them that y'all did real late or something.
No, it was like during the daytime type of live.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a daytime live.
That motherfucking Logic used to get on my nerves. I hate when I was
Y'all remember when Lovely said Logic was a white man?
Uncle Man said he was a blue man.
Oh my God, that was funny.
And I remember when Lovely called herself trying to document y'all. She had the wrong name. First name right, but last name all wrong.
What's the name of the cookbook? I want to read the reviews. My family loves to eat or something like that.
Let me see. I don't think she's coming back up.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Drop Hijack,
y'all know that Drop really didn't have access to JJ's live, right?
it was fake.
Yeah, Faith just went live and from his phone and just put the phone on the camera for Drop. Drop never had access to his email, his YouTube account, or none of that.
Well, damn.
I remember when Drop Hijack.
Well, damn. I thought he had the phone. That's what old whatchamacallit said. They're crazy. She just put Drop on solo. Well, they ain't have managing he was making people moderators though. Oh yeah, he was making people mods and taking wrenches. So I don't know about that one, Carlo. I don't know. Are you sure about I distinctly remember him taking away a lot, giving some, and he let me keep my rent because he said I was funny. So I distinctly remember that. He had the power of Grayskull in that bitch. Pardon me opening my blueberry moon pie.
We really do.
Yeah, we did a lot.
And within 7 years, y'all.
Yep.
Yeah. Crazy part.
Yeah, we got history.
Well, she didn't come back up yet, so.
I'm going.
Oh, I remember when Drop hijacked JJ Live face, and then we hijacked JJ Live.
Hey, hold on, because I gotta clear this up, right? I gotta clear this up. Nobody has yet to come out here and clear this up. Y'all know that Drop really didn't have access to JJ's live, right?
It was fake.
Yeah, Faith just went live and from his phone and just put the phone on the camera for Drop. Drop never had access to his email, his YouTube account, or none of that.
Wow, I never knew that.
Yeah, so when he be saying Faith gave JJ drops JJ's information, that's why.
Wow.
But that shit was funny as hell though.
Man.
Faith, I think he should have deleted the whole damn channel.
Yeah, he was going crazy. I lose his little music.
The Gears first stuck his ass.
Oh, when Gears took the channel? Oh, that was brilliant. That was brilliant. The way he did it, oh, that was brilliant. I give him that one. That's when I said, all right, we got that. That was fun. Yeah. But that was a regular shit. That was creative. He put outside of the box to get it done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That channel ain't been back since.
Last night, we gonna all get it. But I'm gonna get it the most though.
He cussing everybody out the board.
He gonna talk about me for a whole damn hour.
He gonna say I kidnapped my kids.
Oh yeah.
Were you talking about the cart?
Yeah.
I broke motherfucker chicken and nugget motherfucker. He just be gapping it over there. Just it just gotta be 1%. He just gotta convince him I don't got any.
I'm gonna say Drop got Gears fired from his job.
Oh God.
He gonna say that I ain't supposed to want to be a social worker.
Is Bonnie still here? I want to make sure that I don't know if she heard in the beginning that did I do it?
She
heard my apology in the beginning.
Yeah, she knows
the pictures.
Yeah, she knows Lovely.
Okay. I just want to make
sure. Yo, what about the Sparkle thing? Did she try to cause people some coochie?
Right? Sparkle messaged me last night, right?
Speak on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna find it in my phone. But I did get her. I'm gonna let y'all hear exactly what I said to her because I did it as an audio clip. She blocked me now. She messaged me last night. I didn't see it until
Damn, Lovely, you had to get blocked.
I know, right? Okay, she said, you so damn fake. You lucky we not face to face. I wasn't bothering you, but because of Sakina telling the truth, you got in your feelings. I hope you know you just fucked up. Do you need help for lying? And she put the like the Pinocchio nose emoji. So y'all, I did an audio clip. First, I put eyes on the far west. So you lucky we not face to face.
Now you know, Sparkle was in the military. Lucky you can't lie.
I was the player. What's this like, Carla?
Nuh-uh, you know that girl was in the military, and you know you lied about being in the military.
And I also know she went 5 feet wet.
You gotta let me finish my joke.
Go ahead.
Let me finish my joke. Okay. All right. You know she was in the military. You know, we all know that you lied about the military. We hear it like every 3 weeks, right?
Every day almost.
About being this damn thing, right? You better leave that girl alone.
I'm gonna take heat. I'm gonna play this real quick.
Okay.
She was in the Jamaican military.
You go on mute, John Frank.
She the top paratrooper. Let's go.
Okay. That's what you want. We can do it though. Hold on. I'm gonna go back.
Do it. Hold up. All I heard, that's what you want.
Okay, I'm gonna play it back, y'all. Because Carla started talking. Okay, here you go.
Look, I'm not trying to go with you. If that's what you want, we can do it though. It sounds like you're threatening me. What do you mean you let me not face to face? What would happen if we were face to face, Sparkle? Can you tell me? I would love to know. Now, you gave them a screenshot, but you didn't give them everything. There was more than one time that you said that shit about me staying there, and that you had a king size bed, and that your husband gonna wait on us hand and foot and bring us food and fruit and all this so crazy stuff to bed. And I'm sitting here like, what in the world? It wasn't just one time that you said it. I'm gonna need you to scroll back, and then you said it on the phone too. Anyway, I don't know your sexual orientation. I don't want to know it. It's not my business. I heard you come out here and say one thing and then turn around and say something different. Even
Man, it's a long ass voicemail.
You said you didn't. That never happened. So I mean, it is what it is. At this point,
she talked to that motherfucker cut off.
I did get the passport, and it is good for 10 years. Okay, so that is a plus because I can use it anytime in the next 10 years. I am going to Mexico, which really didn't even require that kind of passport, or it didn't really require a passport at all because you can just use your birth certificate and your driver's license to go on the cruise. But it's okay. I'm about to be doing more traveling with my comedy, so it works out very well because I definitely will use the passport. I didn't watch the live stream. I didn't see what you said on her panel. If you would like to have a discussion on my
Damn, this is a voicemail.
But my receipts is what they are, and they're in both of our messenger. You never said.
Why is it still recorded?
I never said that either. I was telling them what you said about sleeping in the bed or whatever, and they
Why
started saying all that stuff.
is
and I
it
said,
still recording?
That's not my thing. But I also said I don't stay at nobody's house when I go out of town or whatever. I never do. And I understand that about I would be a tourist and people would be targeting me, blah blah blah. But I was gonna have somebody with me who has been to Jamaica before. So, I was gonna have somebody coming with me. And that I told you I was having somebody come with me. So I didn't understand that part. And this won't be my first time traveling out of country. I've been to other places before as well, or whatever. So, I know how to conduct myself and I know how, to get me a taxi or a Uber or whatever.
Yeah, that's a long ass message.
Right. God damn. Is she still talking?
But I get it.
Man, hell no. Y'all on the phone.
I said what I said. The reason that I didn't come.
This ain't no voicemail.
As far as the staying in the room with y'all or whatever, that was never gonna happen. You saw what I booked for my apartment. The shit wasn't cheap, but it was comfortable and it was something that I was willing to do. And I was willing to do that whether I came by myself.
Where is the beat?
No problem with spending that little change or whatever, so I can be comfortable and have my space. I wasn't planning on spending all 7 days with you anyway. I was gonna spend a few days hanging out with you, but some days I was
Press 7 to continue recording.
So I didn't have a problem. I had a budget that I still have for my trip, regardless of whatever trip I end up going or whatever. When you was trying to change the date and all that
Y'all,
stuff,
this is in double time.
those were the dates that we had scheduled. I had already.
This is in double time.
So that was one of the factors.
God damn. This has to break the Guinness Book of World Records for a motherfucking voicemail.
But I don't have a problem having a panel to talk if you want to. It's okay.
This is not normal.
What's gonna happen if we were face to face? That sounds kind of like
breathe.
But I don't know because face to face, I gotta stoop down.
They gotta be on the phone together. I not believe it. This is a voice memo on IG.
You're shorter than me. But anyway, so yeah. Do I need help for lying? Lying about what? I didn't lie. I didn't say you asked me to fuck you and your husband.
She said a mouthful.
You said my husband feels the type of way about you spending money and staying in a hotel apartment thing, whatever. You should come stay with us. We have a king size bed. You didn't say anything about we have an extra room with a king size bed in it or anything like that.
Well, damn.
I still would have said, no, I'm going to get my apartment. I want an apartment. I like to have my space. I don't like to stay at nobody's house. You know what I'm saying? Y'all smoke, plus y'all got a lot of animals and stuff. And, I want to be comfortable in a smoke-free environment and just have my own space. So no matter however you want to position it, even if you would have said we got a couch you can sleep on, I still would have said no. I'm perfectly capable of paying for me a place to stay. Even if all I did the whole week was stay at that place and use their swimming pool and swim in it and eat and order shit from there, I would have been perfectly.
God damn, Lovely, you still talking? What the fuck?
So anyway, if you want to do a panel, we can. Let me know here or not. We don't have to. I'm not trying to slander you or defame you or anything. Michi did come in my chat. She said she wanted to come up or whatever.
Bruh.
I don't know what she wanted to say. I didn't listen to that.
Hell no.
Talking to her.
This can't be real.
Pertaining to me and Sakina and Bam situation. It was a little bit about you. I think she wanted to say something about you, but
and you got blocked after this?
Going to say because they were so busy trying to tell her about this situation with me and Sakina and Bam.
You took up all her storage.
You said that I asked you about the Faith and Bonnie stuff.
God damn, she's still going.
To be honest, I just remember when you did my reading, you had a card that came out that had her name on it. And you were just like telling me a little bit about whatever the reading meant.
Imagine your phone telling you you got a new voicemail. And it's this.
That's probably what you mean. Yeah.
How do you respond to this? I'm just saying, Candy, if you open your voicemail up and that gentleman that long, how the fuck do you respond? And keep in mind, I was on double speed. I'm about to leave in 8 minutes or less, Carla. I'm about to leave, but goddamn. Wait. Wait. How long was that voicemail, ma'am? What is the approximate time of it. You said it's a it has the voice memo, voice message, the IG, whatever, however it went through. What is the exact length of it? Cause I played it in double time and it seemed like it was 7 minutes and 58 seconds. And I was thinking personally, if I received a voicemail like that, I wouldn't know where to begin to respond to that motherfucker. You said a lot. You covered a lot in there, and I would probably have to just go live and play that shit to be able to tell me. I said 7:58. Damn. Wait, did you have to send that motherfucker through Dropbox? There's no way you sent that through email. I don't think a cell phone alive will let you record that long. And I know IG has like a 1 minute. Yeah. Man, yes, Carla. That's where I was at in the lab. I'm way behind. I just heard it for a second. I was confused. I was like, wait, is she still going? I was like, hell no, she gotta be on the phone. Facebook Messenger, they didn't upgrade it like that. Damn. Turn niggas ass up. She didn't know what to say, so she just blocked you. But damn, that was a lot. So did Sakina come back up? Well, I was gonna stop at the 2 hour mark so I could give my what do you call it? My AI clips, but it's okay. Do we need to still listen to the 9 hour live? Because I don't know if we need to or not. That actually would determine if I go past 2 hours. If we need it, I did get to the end of the voice memo. I think I think I got to the end of it. I'm not sure, and I'm kind of afraid to go back because again, that was a mouthful. It just went off. Hey, why you want us to relive that, Carla? We just heard it. What are you saying play? Are you saying play the memo or the 9 hour live? Which one? I need you to be specific. I'm confused. Okay. Hello, people coming in. Oh, that was funny. Oh, but LTG, I heard you say it like early on in the live. You was like, every time I be trying to go on my good path, they be coming with the bullshit. Come on. Come on. That's a scapegoat. Yes, okay. Well, I see. I heard that on the live tonight too, and I told the audience to say that. And I said, "Well, I don't know because I didn't listen to the whole 9 hours. I was in and out." But I said, "But we some cussing motherfuckers." I said, "I know it was some cussing going on in there." I said, "So it just depends on what she considers disrespect." Maybe she'll come up on the panel and talk. Maybe. Because I'm neutral in this, but I said, I was like, I hate it because she was saying some things that I had responded to, and I was like, I hate that I'm responding because it seemed like I'm against you, but you saying some shit that's just crazy. But yeah, okay. All right. Well, yeah, I had to see because I was arguing, so I started off with you. Let me see. Do I still get it? Get it queued up.
Before you order that shit, okay?
Okay, we're at the 12-minute mark on this one, 12:20. Because she started off playing Mo 3. Everybody ain't your friend, everybody ain't your partner.
Welcome to Sakina's.
Okay, so Carla, question, because I had heard you say The Drop never had the phone. Faith just gave him the what you call it, she just put the camera on. So who that was, so Faith was Faith taking wrenches and blocking people and giving other people wrenches? Because if so, thank you for letting me keep my wrench, Faith. But I distinctly remember Drop taking wrenches and giving people in it. Oh, okay. Well, thank you for letting me keep my wrench then. That was cool. Never knew that. Learn something new every day.
Friday, fucking Freaky Friday. This is your host, Sakina, TV News Production, shit show, and shenanigans.
I just would like to say, if y'all come up here and argue, I ain't muting nobody. I'm going to mute myself, actually.
Now, for the past few days, because today will make the 4th day, right?
Hell, he made it seem like, old boy made it seem like she mailed him a phone. He ain't even said that's what he went to. It would make more sense if she just gave him the login info. That makes a lot more sense than what he said. He said that she mailed the phone down there. I was like, that's some diabolical planning. For me, that is diabolical. I'm finna ship a phone overnight or whatever, however long to just, but that's the story he told.
There's been so much talk about this shit, right? And I haven't, right? Because I had an op on my ass. So, I'm like fighting the op off and, this, that, and the third. So it was a lot of shit that Sakina ain't come up here and talk about because I didn't want it to be off emotions, right? I want to come up here and talk off my emotions. I wanted to come up here and talk like the grown woman I am, and them emotions.
Now this was 4 days ago.
I needed a few days in order for me to clean some of them emotions out. Now I'm not going to say that all of them are gone. I ain't going to say that.
Let me speed it up.
But last week, shout out to Uncle Rec. Last week, Rec came in my chat, and all he said was, they keep doing this to you every 2 weeks, and you keep falling for it. That set off a chain of events. I'm going to call it a chain of events. First of all, let me stop being so rude, because when people come to your house, you used to do what you do. Assalamu alaikum, hello, how's everybody doing today? I got my favorite Tina. Her eyes ain't never crossed. Never crossed. Never. We got Mr. Roselle. We got Miss Beverly in the building. Who else we got here? Miss Sunshine. Marco. Yes, baby. Make me sing it, baby. That part. Yes, the weather is a baby. You wouldn't know. Let me go get that. Let me go. So I'm reading it verbatim. And I already informed Lovely that I was going to go live. And, she is going to come up. It ain't a possibility that she might come up. Like she told me in the, what's the name? The last last name. You might come up. Ain't no might. Ain't no I might come up. I did come up. Ain't no might. When you never had friends, you wouldn't know what a real friend is. Speaking facts, not my opinion. Okay? Because see, there was a huge opinion for days. For days. And like I said, when a person respects you, they respect your wishes, they respect your word, right? Now, when she made the first live, and I said, I don't believe that she's talking about me. To me, your friend, your associate, your friend would have stopped it there. They would not have made continuous lives.
No disrespect yet.
It up again. They wouldn't have done that.
So far, so good.
Your friends are not going to.
No, we still got a whole nother 9 hours and 30 minutes to go.
Hurt my feelings. You said you made a lot apologizing. An apology without change ain't shit. Because if I said about being embarrassed, about it hurting my feelings, and those things were brought up on the first time it was said, and okay, but when you do it again and again and again, ain't no motherfucking mistake. It ain't no fucking mistake. It's not a mistake. You're meaning to do this. You're meaning to embarrass me. You're meaning to disrespect me. You're meaning to do this. You're meaning to do it. Because once I made it clear one time, I don't think it's about me. To make another video, bringing it up.
I'm not finna listen to all 9 hours of this shit.
Is hurt other friends for content. Because guess what? You're hurting your friends at a cost. And is the price really worth it?
Y'all the one told me to play it. I was about to end the live.
For content. Embarrassing somebody who ride with you.
Sakina will be live in the morning and Lovely will probably hit the link. I'll just get that live.
And expose shit. There's a lot of shit that was sent to me in those motherfucking voice messages and all this shit. I never exposed nothing. Nothing.
Now, I did point out that the perfect opportunity now, if Lovely had gave me permission to tell why James left, and I knew why, because Lovely had told it in the text messages, man, I would have said this shit. I mean, I had already threatened to put it out. If I'm threatening to put it out and I got the receipts, I'm going to say it. I would have said, motherfucker, because you did X, Y, and Z, say I lie. I would have said it. Screen share it there. Let me pull up the screen. That's what I would have did. So if you go live tomorrow, kind of cussing, and you bring it up, now you should have don't bring out the receipts later. You should have said it and then broke out the receipts. There was a double whammy. You would have said it and then say, watch my community post. Bam. Would have killed them. If you did have the info, you dropped the ball. You could have hit harder by saying it and then whatever you gonna do.
Nothing. From when James left, you told me don't tell nobody. I ain't come out here and say shit because that's what a motherfucking friend do.
She gave you permission tonight, man, and you dropped the ball. Man, I would have squealed like a motherfucker. I would have squealed. Well, hold up. Now, I don't know. I would have to ask Lovely. She ain't here. Would you consider, because she said this, she wasn't disrespectful. Would you consider this comment, this revelation, this story disrespectful? Because I think if somebody's lying on you, I would consider that disrespectful. Because I did hear you tonight straight up say in front of her, I don't even know why the nigga left. So could you please tell me what I told you since I told you something? I definitely heard you say that, and she declined to say it. Okay, so Sakina, right there, she takes that as a sign of disrespect, because I'm taking from what she said tonight that she's saying clearly you lying on her about this. But she's saying that's a sign of disrespect right there. And that is at the 18-minute, 57-second mark. Yep, 18:57.
Nothing. From when James left, you told me don't tell nobody. I ain't come out here and say shit because that's what a motherfucking friend do. You ain't nobody's friend. You don't know how to be a friend, Lovely. You're a partner. Come on, bro. You don't know how to be a friend or a partner. You don't. You made it every deal.
I think that's disrespectful too. Now, her being a friend, one thing. You got personal when you said you don't know how to be a partner. That's definitely personal as fuck, and one could deem that as disrespect. But I said that earlier at the beginning. I said it depends on the person that you're talking about, how they perceive you, whether it's disrespectful or not. Just because you don't cuss doesn't mean you can't be disrespectful. What to do, Gills?
And not deal, but you made everything for this, honestly, this week to do what everybody been saying you've been doing off of me. Using me for content or making money. Either or. I can see if you was making money off the odds. But you don't do that shit to people you fuck with, or that you say you fuck with.
Check out the content. This is content. Bruv. We got content.
Yesterday, the day before yesterday, you might come up. Ain't no might. I am going to come up. And the same situation about your opinion, after I done told you one time repetitively, I don't think it's about me, but you're pushed, you know, got it to a point to where you have tried to push this, and that's what I'm calling it, a narrative, a fucking lie. Well, it's my opinion, fuck your opinion. I'm telling you a fact. I'm telling you a fact. And the reason why I really feel some type of way this time, because she did.
I hate to be that guy, but I have told plenty of people, fuck your opinion. And I meant it as disrespectful as possible every time I said it. I'm not you, so I can't say that was your intent, but me personally, I always meant it disrespectful as hell when I said fuck your opinion. That's just me though.
The same thing with me when it came to Kai. She hit me up about this shit. She was hitting, I was sick. I was bleeding to death. You think that I might not even fucking wake up tomorrow. But when she started hitting me up about it, I didn't go live. I don't know why Kai would be coming to troll you after all these years. But then I said, you know, when shit happened, at the time that shit happened, you never calculate certain shit. You don't think about certain shit. You don't. That was a move to come at you, Sakina. Kai's connected to you. That's how she know you. That's how she know Kai, through you. So let's make this shit up about Kai, and this is how I'm looking at it. Now, let's make this shit up about Kai trolling you, trolling her and her family, her kids, and she never stopped. I ain't seen this woman in 3 or 4 years. I ain't got the same phone. I don't have the same Gmail. But I do know the supporters that I had during that time that Kai was around, she would have made her presence known to me. She would have made her presence known to me before she just came back trolling this woman. Nobody bit the bait for it. Kai got up on a panel, apologized to the woman, and a few days later, the woman was back accusing her again. An apology don't mean shit without fucking change. It don't. It don't. How the fuck you apologizing, but you're still doing the same repetitive behavior? But you want to talk about, oh, I can't take you serious. Who can take you serious on an apology? I still didn't see her in her apology video. Why should I? Because if she meant anything she said in that apology video, when she made that first video and I told her, look, I don't think that's about me, she wouldn't have talked about it repetitively for days in her life. That wouldn't have went on. It wouldn't have went on. I had friends in real life. We go out, we have fun, we hang out. I've been thinking about things these past few days. This lady got friends, like real life friends. Because as long as we've been up here, I never heard her say anything about a girl's trip. Or me and my home, me and my chic friend, my friend I hang out with, like we want to go get a drink, or I mean her just hang. I never heard it. Never. So I'm like, do this lady got friends in real life? Because guess what? People who have friends in real life, they don't do this type of shit to their friends.
This is what we like to call a nice, nasty roasting. That's what this is.
To humiliate my friends, to embarrass my friends. I'm not going to.
Yeah, this is a nice, nasty roasting.
You want to try to throw down something? Oh, your prostitution charge. And, tell them where it was from. Tell them the year so that they can laugh. Tell them. I don't give a fuck.
See, I told y'all don't want me to do live for live.
Shout out to John Frank for ever putting that motherfucker.
Yep, it's 10 hours.
About the Stockholm
This
syndrome
is
and running back to your abuser. So when all this shit is happening, and I'm just ignoring it. And I ignore it because of this. I done been through so much. There's nothing that nobody else can do to me that has not already been done but take my fucking life. That's it. You can't beat me, shame me, shun me, embarrass me. You can't do none of it. You can't.
On Moses.
You can't. But I do know one thing. You know, I caught some of her video that was about Karen, and I'm fucked up, and I'm gonna be honest, because it took me back, right? It did. It took me the fuck back from when a lot of shit first started, and I made a video about Karen, right? And it was based off of what I was hearing Lovely say. Oh, she's obsessed, she's this, she's that, she's this, she's that, and I'm like, yo, that's not why that lady's really acting like that. Why don't you tell them the real get down of the truth of why she's acting like that? Because, again, as a content creator, YouTuber, when we sit up here and we're this, she's crazy, she's delusional, she's this, she's that. Get into the real dynamic of why she is like that. And all these years, I honestly thought that her and Karen argued the way that they did because of the simple fact they talked about each other's kids. But when I heard she didn't put a name on it, she said, but people around here yelling about what she did to their kids and how she did this to their kids when let's truth be told. And these are Karen's words. She did the worst to me and my kids. And I'm like, well, I try to have our babies removed, called children and youth. Then Karen started calling off different names.
Man, that smoke detector need to be muted.
And I did. I stood back for a minute and I put my hands up. I said, there you go. That's why Karen Venom is always going to be the way that it is. But it's always going to be looked at as she's obsessed. She just won't leave me alone. No. That ugly bitch in my situation, that's two different situations. But guess what? It has been compared. Oh, the way that, she is with you and how can, no. Karen said it a long time ago too. It's about
no, but when they first,
right? A lot of us did.
Now I ain't played that one, Carla, but I did. I caught them live the first time they had the disagreement about this 8 days ago. I caught it. I didn't think it was gonna go this many lives though, but yeah, I caught that first one, and then I've been hearing this stuff back and forth today, and then I seen it this morning and stuff, and I said I was gonna review them, and yeah, and there we go. And I thought they had hashed everything out, but then I heard her double down that she wasn't disrespectful. We're gonna see that. Well, we've already established the LTG and heard a couple of things that she deemed disrespectful.
A lot of us don't know to get done.
And this was a nice, nasty drag. She said she kept it classy. She kept it demure.
And to get down to why, we only go about what you're telling us. And like I said, I heard her say this. No, ain't none of this, that. She tried to have my baby. She's removed out of my home. Because, and I remember a time where it was said by you that that's something that.
Okay, I'm gonna just go with their logic. So you tried to get my kids removed from my home, and for the next 3 to 5 years, I'm gonna run around not trying to fuck up your life, but tell people on YouTube you're a troll. That makes sense to you? That's retribution for trying to get kids removed. I'm gonna spend my time trying to call you a troll, not take your channel, not take your voice, just tell people you trolling, you this person, you that person. I remember she at one point she was telling me, who was that? I can't even think of Nicole's perspective. She swore up and down Nicole's perspective was her. I was like, but I didn't sing Nicole's perspective. I didn't talk to her. That's somebody she got working for. I like, you doing too goddamn much. I don't want to hear this shit. I don't want to hear I don't want to hear this on my personal line. If it's on YouTube, fine. I'm not trying to have a conversation with you off YouTube on my goddamn phone about if this woman is a troll or not. I don't give a fuck. That was my response. I don't give a fuck. If she is, so what? If she ain't trolling me, I don't give two shits. But that's the response for her trying to get her kids removed And I'm gonna dedicate the rest of my life of telling people on YouTube she's this troll and she got a voice changer. That's her with this channel. What the fuck does that prove? If that is, whether you like it or not, that's obsession. She can't let it go. That's actually what obsession is. Whatever it is, it's been 6 goddamn years. Take it to you. Who she thinks she is, 50 Cent beefing with Murder Inc. She's gonna, to everybody die, it's just gonna be up. Which is fine. But calling people trolls is not beefing. That's not beefing, saying you a troll. I got this account. I got that account. I done got this list. I done got that list. I got these your channels. So fucking okay. How does that affect her life? That you found out that she's this troll. Now what? It doesn't equal. I'm saying what she's doing back don't equal what was done to her. That's all I'm saying. It don't equal up.
Your mom and them used to do, call children and youth on people. I said, damn.
Nigga called CPS. The other one was saying I was perverted and shit, try to get my kid took. I pulled up on one and it's still up and stuck when I see this nigga. The other one, I took his channel when he got monetized and he bad. Still, that's how I got back. I don't give a fuck if they trolling.
That's another in the coffin. It ain't no need for nobody else to figure out why. There's still, this shit's still going on. Karen make content out of you get paid for it.
Everybody get paid for this shit. You get paid for it. Now you don't get paid for ads and stuff, but you get membership revenue and super chat revenue. You just don't have the actual AdSense money. Everybody get paid off this shit. What I hate when people say that, because that's the reason 99% of people are on here to try to make some money. Now making money is a problem. Most of you motherfuckers go to work to make some money. YouTube is a platform where everybody on here is putting out content to get some goddamn money. Now it's wrong when you beefing with somebody. Oh, you're using this for content. Don't you use other people for content? It's part of the game. Let it go. No, that's not aimed at you, Cicada. That's aimed at niggas in general who be saying that shit. Something going on with the thing. Oh, she playing some music.
But that is about you.
She got a phone call. Like she dropping or something.
And like I said, when it was done.
What damn?
Forgive what? God said forgive. He didn't say.
That junk cutting her off.
And I got shit out my ass. I mean,
she was talking about God and that junk cutting in and out. Slapping me and mama. That's crazy. Ladies and gentlemen.
You ignoring a lot of shit.
It keeps popping up. I don't know if she's doing it on purpose or what the hell going on.
What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, I think she realizing some weird shit happening. I don't know if it keep dropping her, if she remixing this.
And saying things to me about it, you get offended.
God damn, this is getting on my goddamn nerves.
All right, who the fuck he was talking to?
Son of a bitch, how long does it do that? John just keep.
You see that one is not around? Just like she.
So man, then every time I skip it stops and drop. And then when I like right now, if I skip it, she gonna say 2 sentences, a word, and it's gonna go back out.
About each other. When we see that.
I don't think she knew what was going on.
About each other. When we see that.
Man. Everybody's hour was 10 hours long. I was gonna finish eating my hamburger while she taking a break, I guess. And then she was rolling up some weed or something. I don't know. Maybe somebody calling her. Who knows? Because she's gone down too long for it to just be something her remixing. Because it's her background. And then when she comes back up, it'll be her avatar. It's on 1.5.
About each other. When we see that.
God damn it. Somebody calling the shit out of her. I think she was being pranked.
About each other. When we see that. About each other. When we see that. About each other. When we see that.
Oh.
What's going on with Sparkle?
Now, what it is, y'all, I think she's trying to put it on. I think she's either tried to put it on private or members only, but I'm still in it because it keeps skipping back. I'm skipping it forward, but it keeps skipping back. It's like, I'm going to push it. It's going to be stuck on 3343, 3343. Yes, she's trying to put it on members only or private. She did that earlier too. When she saw that I had a live schedule, she put it on members only, and then randomly she took it off members only. And she responded to my live, me saying I was going live about this. I ain't say I was playing the content, but I was going live about it. And she told me it wasn't Rick's fault. So yeah, she's trying to private what she put out here 4 days ago. I don't know why you trying to hide it now. We've already heard it, but whatever. Y'all people crazy as hell. Y'all be doing the most. Welcome back, Rose Gold. I seen your commune post earlier. You don't want to stand on you don't want to stand on your business. I don't have no dog in the fight. I'm just talking, but it's promotion, ma'am. It's promo. What the hell? Whatever. Yeah, that's why I said she either put it on private or members only. That's why I'm like, what the fuck? I keep skipping it forward, and it just keeps saying the same thing. Oh, well, after hearing us talk about it being on private and shit, what do you know? It's playing again. Sakina, why you doing it? All you had to do I've been dropping the link, Sakina. Damn. So now I can't have no content. I can't make a coin. And what she be saying, the 2 C's? Can I get a coin and a click? Or whatever it is you be saying, a click and a coin? The hell? No, you have to have an opinion, Rose Gold. You have to have an opinion. That's how you get content, by having an opinion.
2nd Street, you had a problem because Karen hit that piano and gave her $50. That's what I was told. Now, whether it's true or not, I don't know. And I'm on a boat, I don't give a fuck. But if that's what happened, shit. If that's what happened,
Are we back to doing that? Yep, we back to doing that. Apparently, she probably was still watching and saw that it didn't work, and she took it off maybe for a second to re-put it back on. Man, it's not going to just shut me out completely because I already had it pulled up. Now, when I decide to close it out, then it'll stop playing for me. It'll disappear like everybody else would have say join the membership. Now, if you put it in members only, let me see how much. No, I'm not gonna even fuck with it. Let me go to my other device. Let me see how much your membership is. If you put in members only, I buy it. If I buy the membership and then you take it off members only and put it on private, I want a motherfucking refund. I will hit your cash app requesting my goddamn money back. That's all I'm saying. Let me see what your membership costs. I might join it. I don't even know how to. I hate this fucking phone. I don't even know how to. The interface so different on this fucking phone. This is just old and a bitch. Why can't I find history? Playlist and shit. I don't want that. Whatever. I can't find it. All right, stop playing, Sakina. Let the damn video play, bro. I'm trying to help you get your gangsta off. I gave you your props, ma'am. I said you had a very demure, nice, nasty roasting. I can't, again, what I've heard, to me personally, isn't disrespectful. That's why I had to ask the person that you talking about. Did she take what you said as disrespect? Yeah, if I buy her membership right now on the spot, like just say she put the video on members only, I'll buy it. But if she put the video after I done bought the membership just so I could watch this video and then she put it on private, I'm gonna ask for a refund. So that's the only reason I would be buying the membership is to get this 9-hour live. View channel. Join. Come on. Slow ass phone. $5. Let me see, did you put it in there? Let me see if you put it in members on it. Yeah, I'm gonna want my $5 back if you don't that junk just gone all together. I'm just never gonna close this Sakina. I'm gonna just leave this. I ain't gonna even use my phone to watch YouTube ever again. I'm gonna just leave that junk up because it disappeared, and you're gonna forget one day. And when you do, that's fucked up, G. You is not standing on business. This the lie they wanted to hear though, Sakina, just personally. I'm not gonna do because my folks was asking, I was like, I don't want to do live for live what y'all said because y'all have said some nasty stuff to each other and about each other. And I really ain't trying to re-air it tonight, but they said they wanted to hear this live in particular because you said you wasn't mean to her. You said you weren't disrespectful. I ain't worried about it. I got an $8 cash out. I'm sure countless commercials ran. The replay will be watched. That'd be all right. And then I think I still got like 57 members or something like that. I ain't checked in a minute. And Pettigoat got like 12. It did have 15. So yeah, I ain't worried about it. Now it's not even a members only video. That motherfucker is private. It's privated or deleted it. It's not even a member. It's not giving the members only option. That's what it showed me earlier when she put it on members only. Now, what's funny about it is when I seen her do members only earlier, I had made a commune post about it. But right as I posted the commune post, the video came back up and she was under my video saying I was going live, saying it wasn't Rick's fault. Rick just came and made a comment. I was just trolling Rick anyway. I just was trolling him because I had heard his name. But now, yeah, she put it on private, not members only. There is no trace of the video, no fingerprints, no evidence. Man, we heard enough. We heard enough. I asked LTG if she felt like what you said was disrespectful. You did. And also, because you put the video on private, I'm going to reiterate. If she had told me in my face, shit, tell me what I told you, why I told you this nigga left. Man, I would have said it. Because we did hear you on this live saying that she told you about why he left, and you said you ain't tell nobody because you was a friend, and then you turned around and said she didn't know how to be a friend or a partner. Well, I would have took that moment to bap, do what you said, and then I would have just, like I said, dropped the Camille Wild post. Well, all right, y'all. See, we can't get your side, Sakina, if you put your side on private, man. We can't. But now we just got to go off what happened on LTG Live tonight. That's all we got because you put your side on private. You silenced yourself. I was trying to help you get your voice out, Sakina. That's all the petty goat wanted to do. And it's fine if you don't want to accept my help. I accept it. No harm, no foul. I'm still going to get my click and my coin. Well, if you feel that way, I don't have a reason to fuck with you. I'm just covering y'all two arguing. It'd be a lot of stuff that you be doing videos on and talking about, and I don't be on it fucking with you. When you was talking about me, I wasn't fucking with you. Oh no, I'm not trying to help, but my intent is not to help. You're absolutely right. It is to do content, but the byproduct of me doing content is people hearing you and people going over to your channel because I'm telling people what the name of the video is and where to go. And as you see, I got you tagged in the video, just like I got Lovely's tagged. That's a byproduct. But no, my main objective is not to help you. That's just a byproduct of it. That's how it happens. It's like you weren't trying to help me or JJ when you did the instigating that you did, but I didn't come to you and say you wasn't trying to help me or none of that. I don't react how you people react. I let it go, moved on with life. I'm just saying some of the shit you say don't make sense. And that's why it may seem like I'm coming against you, because you be saying some wacky shit that I just be like, okay, I gotta say something. This is ridiculous. Like the whole, if your apology don't mean shit, if your actions ain't changed, your actions haven't changed, but you can call out somebody else's flaws, but you don't want to look at your own. I know I'm a fucked up person. I know I did some fucked up shit on here. Still will if pushed to it. But is my intent to do that? Nope. That's why when you go there on my channel, you can see where I've made a concerted effort not to be involved in no beefs. It's a choice. My content reflects it. Not to say that I won't get out here and do no shit, but my main objective is to do me. Okay, good. Well, ma'am, if you feel that way, why are you here? Now you try. If you don't believe I'm trying to help you with all of that, why are you here having a conversation with me? Just leave. I've been listening to you with all your videos. I ain't popped out and said nothing. I just been listening. I don't feel the need to come in and challenge you on what you say. Now you came in and you said, I ain't trying to help you. And now you telling me how many people watch. Fine. Why are you here? Lovely says she never heard the 9 Hour Live. She heard bits and pieces at the rest stop. And to be honest, I don't know if you weren't in here when Lovely Lie ended it. When they came in, I was about to end, and I was like, well, shit, I don't know if they made up or not. I said, and if they let it go, because I was 40 minutes behind in Lovely Lie, I was like, when they came over, like, if they let it go, it ain't no need for me to listen to the 9-hour live. And they were like, nope, play it, because she said she wasn't disrespected. It's the only reason I'm still here. Ma'am. Because I feel like you trying to pop your shit, talking about 1.2K people heard you. And I ain't trying to go there with you. But that's how I feel. And it's cool. Pop your shit. I ain't going there with you, though, even though I could. It's just content, man. Now, if you wake up in the morning and y'all arguing some more, I'm going to cover it. If y'all not, I'm really, if you've noticed, I've been trying to cover the jets where y'all are on the panel together. See, y'all went on LTG chat. If you hadn't, it would have happened over here or over there. Just so it happened over there because she was live and her, they had already started talking about it, and I just picked up from there. But don't flatter yourself as if I'm just gonna be doing this every day because you involved. It's not that serious. It takes two. I ain't said nothing about you and Eric Brown commentary, JJ commentary, anybody else you do commentary on. They don't move the needle like you and her. Y'all is Lilo and Stitch, Albert and Costello, Bart and Millhouse. I don't know. Y'all is a wacky, a wacky couple. It is what it is, though. That's fine. LTG, you're never going to be able to hear that video again. It's gone. She put it on private. It is, see, like this is what I'm saying. Like she act like if I was fucking with her, I personally picked that picture because on her caption she said it's the smile for me. So I said, okay, this is a picture that she's proud of. She likes it. So I ain't trying to find no fucked up picture of her. I'm telling you, I guess I'm different. I'm different, but I had to tell LTG that just like when me and Myron had that when we had our fallout and it was I said something and LTG was like, well, hold up. I was the only one. I had to say, listen here, ma'am. I ain't got like if I told you I'm good with you, I ain't got no hard feelings. You don't have to worry about me ever just out here. You don't have to worry about me out here slick dissing you or looking for a reason to jump over the pack. I don't do that type shit. It's slate white clean. That's the type person I am. Same way with you, Sakina. I don't give a fuck about this shit. It's part of the YouTube game. Now, do I trust your ass? No. But am I fucked up about it? Nope. It is what it is. It's YouTube. No harm, no foul. But I will when you in the spat or something like this, I will do my content. That's what I will do. But as far as running around on joining a hate train and all of that, no, you can't find me in no chats talking shit about you. Through this stuff that's going on, you cannot find me in LTG chat or anybody chat talking shit about you. Now I did tell LTG like if she gets some reports and shit in the members area, I'm nosy. I'm no different than the next human being. I'm nosy. I want to see some shit. That's about the worst you could get from me. I said I want to see some shit. And then me personally, I wasn't around doing the whole OnlyFans era thing, but I personally, as a grown ass man, wouldn't have gave a fuck about somebody telling me how I look buying a person that's over 18 because they got to be that to be on OnlyFans content. Why am I wrong for going to look at it, but they not wrong for having the goddamn page? That's what I would have said back then. I'm just saying. That's a weird thing. So it's weird to look at porn instead of what we're saying. But anyway, that's all I got, y'all. That's all I got. LTG versus Sakina. Maybe in the morning, one of them will go live and hit each other panel, and we'll be back at it again. But if not, I'm gonna do my shocking, strange news stories. I got some weird shit going on too. One of them is it's a short. Fuck it, it's a short clip, so I might as well just talk about it. This lady and her daddy in Canada, well, she stabbed her mama and her daddy over religious views. Her daddy told her Happy Easter. She said she ain't believe in God. They got to arguing. Shit calmed down. Her mama asked what was wrong. They started talking about it. They got to arguing again. She shanked both of them. I think she's 16 or 17. Now she facing 2 aggravated and attempted murder charges. We got to talk about Shannon Sharp. Did it and had some. He's asking for that video of Cassie to be thrown out because they're trying to say that CNN bought the video from someone and then they took it and they edited it and they don't know where the original copy is. His trial's coming up. We got some shocking and strange news stories that we could get into tomorrow because, you know, and I give opinion on everything. Well, not everything. I really have stayed out of the Carmelo. Some shit I just stay out of. The Carmelo and them. Some shit I ain't get you right. Well, not my opinion on, but some shit I just avoid. But all right, y'all. To the next episode. We out. Never been a hoe, I stay on go, so what the business? Niggas talking reckless, shoot this bitch ass with the quickness. Now he bleeding, sorry, begging, asking for forgiveness. Bow, 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 limp biscuit. All my niggas wildin', they done labeled us a misfit. Wake up every morning, 2 or 3, 5 in the Fitbit. Oh shit, didn't nobody come to see you old. It's some focus, shoot 100 shots, no reloaded. Master of the game, you would think I'm into coded. Memphis niggas spit this pippin', mackin' like I'm golden. Ho, with my money, you gon' turn me to the old me. Stay high, first class flight, I'm in the nosebleed. Copy, cooking, whipping, shipping, till you count the proceeds. OG, I've been moving back niggas since 03. Low key, niggas hating, but they don't want no beef. State gang, true sippers, bitch, I bet we gon' eat. Get jammed, get a lawyer, make it bunny, don't speak. Pour up, I need some more. A nigga had a long week. Shout out to my plug, he showed me love, he out in Long Beach. I'm true geek, walking by myself but left with 2 freaks. Fool me, nothing in they mouth and on they booty. Austin Power swag, yeah baby, this is groovy. You can call me money boy or you can call me nudie. Hood niggas, churches, chicken, let me get a 2-piece. Top down, 2-seater, let me feel the 2 breathe. Gotta hold it steady, chopper, kick it back like Bruce Lee. Lately I've been in the zone, I guess I'm in my 2-3. Don't call my phone for nothing less than a QP. Feeling like the Migos, cause my bitch is bad and bougie. All my haters love me, all these bitches just some groupies. Came a long way, I like to introduce the new me. Standing on business like I'm king or like I'm Drewski. Call me Ron Island cause I like my love for choosy. When we link it's a movie, she bustin' like a Uzi. I love the way she do me, I beat it up like Uzi. She dancing just like Suki. Call me Ron Island cause I let my lover choose it. When we link it's a movie, she bustin' like a Uzi. I love the way she do me, I beat it up like Gucci. She dancing just like Suki. I never been a hoe, I stay on go, so what the business? Niggas talking reckless, shoot his bitch ass with the quickness. Name pleading sorry, baby, asking for forgiveness. Bow, 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 Limp Biscuit. Never been a hoe, I stay on go, so what the business? Nigga talking reckless, shoot his bitch ass with the quickness. Name pleading sorry, baby, asking for forgiveness. Bow, 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 Limp Biscuit.